Everything has a founder. Every organization has a founder. Everything has a founder. Mountaintop is the founder, but it's for us. It's for the Black creators. It's a celebration of Black creators and their supporters on TikTok. And for those who are we're taking every nominee seriously. Every nominee that's coming in, we're taking it seriously. And we're taking it seriously, the fact that you say that you think they belong in this category or that category. And since you're nominating them, support them. Support them. And Mountaintop, can you clarify about the tickets? If they get so many votes that pays for their ticket, isn't their ticket free or something like that to the award show?
Yes,
but clarify that for me.
We talked about that. We are trying to figure out different ways to try to help the people who have been nominated, and if they raise enough tickets, then their ticket will definitely be covered, and they could just continue on with the votes to go to try to win first, second, and third place.
Okay. But did I get it right when I said about the honorees, the ones that are, for example, the new categories where we're acknowledging their growth, where they don't have to be voted on. They're already being acknowledged in these categories, right?
Correct. You're talking about the recognition for
the recognition category, yes.
Yes, ma'am. For growth and improvement, we acknowledge and giving a recognition to our very own Taylor, Monique, our very own Bray Kane, and T-Time were the ones that we came up with for growth and improvement, for betterment.
But these nominations are still open, you guys. These nominations are still open to the end of July. So maybe if you know someone that has elevated and grown and you've seen the growth in them, bring it to our attention. Let us know so we can go check it out. So we can go and check them out. Because we want to be able to say, we see you.
Correct.
We see you.
Not only that, Dr. Duchess, but they did it in 4K. They did it in front of our eyes. So it can be done. Self-improvement, self-growth, self-betterment can be done. They took time away and they did what they had to do for self-betterment. And they continue in it. They continue telling you, I'm not a part of the mess. I don't want to be a part of the mess. And I'm trying to do better. And that's their story, and that's what they're sticking to. So definitely, it can be done.
So, and I want to restate that your supporters don't have to be Black. We're celebrating the Black creators and the Black TikTok, okay? But the supporters can be non-Black people. Absolutely. We don't want them to feel excluded. Some of our supporters are absolutely not Black people. Okay? And for these recognition categories, for example, we have a Miss Maggie in the giver category. That's an elderly white woman who is known for her giving.
Not the Miss
Her
Maggie.
giving. She don't have to do it, but she does it anyway.
Good morning, dear.
And she's supporting Black creators.
Thank you, Valencia.
So that's why
y'all.
she's
Thank you. Thank you, Fee.
But she is not a Black person.
Capricorn.
She is a white person.
Coco.
So we can recognize
KJ,
the people that help make us great.
Good morning, Chris.
So if anyone has any questions or need clarification, we'll come up on the panel while Mountaintop is here. The founder, she is the founder, but she's not in this thing all by herself. She's got a team of us that's behind her.
This is the Black Excellence for You Awards, year 2.
Definitely sure. Like I just started out, Mama Money, she's definitely been with me since day one. She is a financial person who definitely tries to make sure that I stay in line, and then she also reaches out to other people to try to get our sponsors, but like we said, it's hard to get sponsors when it's something new and off the ground. We have to show a repetitiveness of people coming and supporting. So that's what we're trying to do with reaching out to different hotels, trying to get partnerships. That's why the first time we used the Marriott, this time we have a Marriott, but we also branched out to the Hyatt and to the Hilton. So, and that information is on the website. If you know you're going to come, go ahead and book your hotel. We do also have charter buses leaving out of Atlanta. We have one leaving out of Tennessee and one leaving out of Texas. So we have definitely tried to take everything in consideration on trying to make sure that everyone is accommodated and trying to make sure that we can do our part to make sure that you have a great experience. So definitely go to the link in my bio and look at all that information. The round trip ticket for a charter bus is $200. You can't beat that. $200 round trip. You bring 2 bags and 1 carry-on. It's going to drop you off at the door. It's going to pick you up at the door. The hotel is right there. You won't have to basically leave out of the area because we're going to be right there on Canal Street, right in French Quarters. So you're right in the vicinity of everything. We still do have our early bird special, whereas if you're going to get a general admission ticket, that deposit is $100 just to lock your ticket in. If you're going to do a VIP ticket, that deposit is $150. And when I mean deposit, the actual whole price of the ticket for general admission is $270, and the whole price for VIP is $375. So if you go ahead and just put your deposit down, then you can break up the rest of your payment to go into your lively
Sabrina.
So you don't have to purchase your ticket all outright. You can just put
you get my stuff together, Sabrina,
on paying for your ticket. What else we have going on? I think that's
about
it. Your tickets, your transportation, and your hotel accommodations is all listed on the website. We've taken the time
the hotel accommodations,
hotels to reach out to the different charter companies, and we basically covered all the bases that you would need. So you can come and be a part of our
I just asked a yes or no question. And I asked you, girl, was you going to get it together?
Ceremony.
Do they have to be present to win?
That's why we asking you to get it together.
Be present to win. As long as you win, we will definitely send everything to you.
But yeah,
we will definitely
ticket, travel,
you your awards,
and hotel accommodations.
As well as you will definitely receive your financial award right then and there. We will cash app you, Apple Pay, whatever you need to receive it. We would make sure that you get it.
Okay, and I want to say again, because y'all know Dr. Duchess gonna say what Dr. Duchess gonna say. Probably why they nominated me for elderly sassy auntie. But anyway, if you run across some of these people who are nominated who want to be negative and tell you that they don't want to participate, okay, well, fine. Don't vote for them. Take your $5 and vote for someone else. Take your $5 and go vote for someone else. Don't let their negativity keep you from supporting someone else.
That's true.
If they say they don't want to participate, fine. That is their right. But don't let their negativity keep you from going and supporting someone else.
That is true.
Because some of these other people are very happy to be nominated. They're very pleased to be nominated. They're excited about it. So if your favorite person say, I'm not participating, I don't want to be in that, don't vote for them. Take your $5 and go vote for someone else. Because they don't have a problem with your money as long as it's coming directly to them. Now do that.
Thank you, KLB.
So that'll be enough for that. I think when you know, you know.
Year 2, baby, getting spicy.
This is a celebration of the collective. This is about building us as a group.
Year 2
this is not
spicy.
About one creator or one particular creator or even 2 or 3 of them that already think they're it on Black TikTok. They're not. They're not it. And we're finding that out with these new nominees that are coming in for the first time. You all are getting to know some new people who are doing wonderful things on TikTok, and they are Black creators. So if your person say, well, I'm not participating, I don't want to be in it, that's fine. Don't vote for them. Give that give that $5 vote to somebody else who does want to participate. Y'all know in our families, we got folk who always say they not going to participate. Then they do.
We do.
And then they show up. They be the first one you see when you go through. There they are. So give your vote to someone else. If they don't want you to celebrate them, then go celebrate someone else.
That's true. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Happy Freedom Day.
That because we don't want it to look like we are we are cliquish. We have extended the invite. The nominations are across the board. Like she said, we are putting our prejudice aside. We're putting our own feelings aside because it's not about us. It's about the collective. It's about what the people want. It's about what the people say. If you are funny, you are funny. If you're a comedian, you're a comedian. If you are a reader, you are a reader. We can't take that from you. That's who you are. We can't take that from you. So we have put in everything aside and say, hey, this is where people want to see you. We want you to come. We want you to be a part. This is about coming together, uniting, putting the little tidbits and pieces and the little misunderstandings aside and coming and showing people that we can come together and have a great time.
Thank you, Melanie.
I completely agree because we have already had people to say that we shouldn't have the messy side in it. Well, why not? Messy side is in the family. Messy side is in the family. Just don't vote for messy side. If you don't agree with what the messy one is doing, don't vote for that one. Go vote for the one that you want to vote for. But to say that we're going to put them out the family, no, we're not.
That's true.
Because even when they're messy, they can be entertaining. They can be funny. Can they be mean and crude and all that? Absolutely. But some of the ones who think they're not messy, they do a lot of slick stuff and think we don't see them too. So we have to be careful when it comes to us putting labels on ourselves as a group. If you don't agree with a particular nominee, then don't vote for that nominee. Go vote for the one you want to vote for. And we're going to be just fine. But we're still family. Even when we want to disown each other. And I mean, y'all keep it real. Y'all got some folk in y'all family y'all want to disown. I know you do. Because I do. You know, all of us got some folks in the family when we go out to the restaurant together. We try to sit as far away from them as possible. We hope they don't embarrass us too bad. But they're still family.
True.
And some of them don't want nothing to do with us. They think we're a little bit too uppity. But we're still family. And we can still build this thing by putting aside our feelings with regards to one another. And remember that this is supposed to be a celebration of us. We can build this.
Let it ring, honey. Freedom.
Does anyone want to come up and have anything to say before we move away from the Black excellence? If you need to hit me up in my inbox about it, if I don't have the answer, I'll try to find the answer for you. I'm just here to help her to build this thing. For those of you who want to vote for me, vote for me. For those of you who want to vote for someone else, vote for them. I ain't gonna be mad about it. I'm gonna celebrate them too. Because if I can't celebrate someone else, why should I think that anyone would want to celebrate me?
Thank you, Lady T.
So
Thank you,
let's make this a successful year for the Black Excellent Awards, and let's keep building this thing, you all. We can do it.
One more thing I wanted to say is if you are nominated, because I usually go and pull your profile picture if I can find it, because some people give me your name, but then it's not actually your at name for your page. If you see that you have been nominated, reach out to me so I can get the correct profile, so they are the correct at for your profile, because other people want to come and visit your page. And also submit to me a picture that you would like for us to use. So if you would do that for us, so we don't want to send out anything that you don't want us to show. Or if it's a picture that you don't like, definitely send it to us and send your correct at name so people can come and visit your page and just to say, hey, well, I like their content. I think I do want to vote for this.
They are. I gotta see if I want to keep them as a bio.
And don't forget that the nominations are still open, you guys.
But I think I'm gonna keep them short.
Until the end of July.
I think I'm gonna go like right here.
And all the categories. But you're being introduced to the categories.
And keep them there.
And don't be inboxing me because you don't like a category somebody nominated you in. You know what you've been doing on here. You know what folks been seeing.
That child. I mean, y'all wanted me to be so immature now. Here she is. Immature as fuck. Now what?
Your name going in there in the way.
Now what? Y'all just really gonna have to block me. Y'all gonna have to block me. I'm telling you. You will. Manuel.
Good morning, Trina. Taylor, how are you?
Thank you. Good morning. I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous. Happy Freedom Day.
Is there anything?
Happy Juneteenth. Would you like to battle, Manny?
We can. Let's go ahead. I think we got a little smoke in here this morning.
Just click the link.
We may have a little.
Yeah. So we was just listening to Dr. Duchess and Mountaintop go over the Black Excellence for You Awards. Will you be attending next year?
I'm not sure. Will you be attending? Because you didn't attend. The first one. Triples, y'all, triples. Let's put it on Manny head.
So that's what I'm asking you. Are you attending? Did you attend the first one?
I did. Triples, y'all, triples. Let's put it on Manny head.
So I'm asking you, are you attending again? Come through. I see you feed.
That is awesome. I don't know, Manny. I don't know. Thank you, Melanated. Let's go, y'all. Put it on his head. Triples, y'all, triples. First, give triples. Thank you, Yolanda.
You have been before, but what should I expect? Thank you, D. Thank you, P. What should I expect? You might have to go out and come back in, Melanie. You might have to go out and come back in. Yeah.
Let's go!
I want y'all. You might have to go out and come back in.
Got me promise in the chat.
Let's go.
So, Manny, I'm not sure if I'm going. Will you be going?
So, I do have those dates available.
Let's go, Yolanda.
I do have those dates available for booking, and at this current moment, I do need ticket, travel, and hotel accommodations.
Oh, you want the people to pay for it for you?
They pay for everything else for me. Why would that be any different?
Okay, so newsroom, I guess y'all supposed to be gathering up the funds for Manny, y'all.
Thank you, Velvet. Yeah.
BC!
So yes, yeah. So
BC!
So yes.
Child. Well, Manny, you just battle and then you'll have the money.
What's the difference in you telling them that they still gonna pay for it? What's the difference?
That's what I'm saying. You make sure you battling.
Or they could just still pay for the ticket and travel and hotel accommodations and not even get TikTok a cut.
Y'all hear Manny? Y'all know how Manny do, child.
What I'm doing, being honest?
Child. So, Manny, did you ever get your conversion numbers right?
I think if anything, that was for you all. I knew my
Oh no, it
conversion
ain't for us, sister. You had to get it right. You the one said the wrong number.
because I have already said many things before, Taylor. So I
But
just
Manuel, if I can remember correctly, it is your philosophy that the past stays the past and we're fresh and new each day. I hear you say this many times about many things, Manuel.
what I'm saying is, Trina, my entire chat knows about the conversion, but I understand that yesterday I did not get any support in that area when it came to
Ah!
informing you of the conversion, Taylor. But trust and believe, I speak about the conversion all the time. Now, granted, they don't even like the conversion because it does require more money. But honestly, Taylor, I've always stated the conversion, and yeah, you got that one through. So
Manuel, oh, Manuel. No, I think you got it through, sister.
I didn't get the extra 30.
You wasn't gonna get nothing extra from me.
Well, that's what I'm saying because I misspoke and said 60, but really it was supposed
So
to be
what?
120.
So Manuel, you wanted the people to shake me down or something?
No, I'm telling you the truth. It was supposed to be 120 on the
No,
app.
okay, but you keep
Now, if
saying
we
how you
went,
weren't supported. I'm asking you, did you want the people to shake me down?
but no, through CA, it's just 60, but on the app, it's 120 because you have to pay double for the conversion.
Yeah, you're not listening. You keep saying how you weren't supported. You wanted support. What did you want them to do?
In what moment?
Oh, now you confused.
Are you talking about the conversion moment? Like, what moment are you telling? I'm saying,
That's the moment we speaking of, Manuel. What's
oh,
going
I
on?
wanted them to speak up to inform you that, oh, Taylor, we do the conversion, but nobody actually backed me in that area, so I just left it
Yeah,
alone.
they was on my side, sister.
And that's what I'm telling you. I just left it alone. I mean,
So did that upset you, Manuel?
it just made me see a lot of people, yes.
Mm.
I noticed a lot. So that moment, and I get everybody saying I said something, but no, that moment I noticed a lot of hands because that was something simple I didn't have to per se argue about. But like I said, I did misspeak. Nobody corrected or helped me in misspeaking. And it was what it was when it came to the conversion. But now I'm telling you now, and I know this same situation can happen with somebody else. I can misspeak and nobody's going to speak up. And even you would know now the conversion.
Yes, now I would speak up for you now, Manuel.
Thank you, Taylor.
See how you do though, Manny? You see? Ain't nothing never good enough. Let me thank my people. Hold on.
Well,
We can do
Taylor, you
best two
have
out of
been
three,
there.
Manny. Hold
Taylor, you
on.
have been there for the conversation. So that's why I'm like, you got that one.
Well, let's do best two out of three. Hold on. Let me thank my people.
Yes, let's do it.
Hold on. Thank you, Manny.
And you
Okay,
I don't
Crownless.
want
Shout
the
out to you,
sympathy
Crownless. You got a
either. I
boat in the
see you,
midst.
P. Chris,
BC,
Velvet,
Yolanda,
Sunshine,
Melanated, Goddess,
Text,
Henry,
Coco,
Ashley, Pretty,
Somebody,
Emily,
KLB.
just for Kiki.
Thank
Thank
y'all so much.
y'all.
But yeah, I don't want the sympathy
Now they
gifts
flicking all that
either.
stuff up from that grass up on my
Just
porch.
keep it
And
how
they don't
y'all
never sweep
confident,
up off
keep
the
it.
porch.
I'm good.
They gotta
Okay.
learn to do better with
I'm
that.
good in the hood. So y'all keep that same energy y'all had yesterday.
Triples, y'all. Your first gift, drop the biggest gift you can on the first one. Money gun, hand heart, Viking hammer, whatever you can do, you guys. Even if you can grab the gift gallery. Triples, we gotta put it on Manny head. Remember how he tried to get me yesterday? And he got his chest out. That's just taking me away. Shout out to Crownless leveling up. They going, y'all. They going. Who can put something down? Who got a galaxy? Who got a galaxy? 10 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Thank you, Melanated. All right, y'all, let's be tapping. Let's see if we
Thank
can
y'all
get
so much.
another speed. Let's tap, 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 tap. Thank you just for Kiki.
Yeah, so I definitely want everybody to keep the same energy they've been having. I'm gonna keep my same energy, and it's just gonna be fuck each other or fuck it all or fuck whatever you want to say for the future. Yeah, I ain't playing no more games. Just sitting here wasting my time. I ain't wasting my time, and I ain't gonna waste y'all time. So keep your stuff to yourself, and baby, don't worry about it.
Manny.
Keep it all to yourself. Don't worry about it, because I ain't got time no more.
So, Manny, you said it's not no more comebacksies?
No, it ain't no more comeback seas. I noticed a whole lot, and baby, I'm good with it all. I'm gonna be redoing my moderator list and moving forward, baby. Please.
Thank you, Lulu. Yes, y'all, taps are free points. Please engage with the taps so we can try to get to
I
speed.
see Taylor the big bad wolf around this piece.
What?
Yes, girl. Taylor come through, shake it all up, bitch. Dismember.
Oh, nah, don't blame me, Manuel. I ain't got,
Oh, I'm
you
not
know
blaming
what?
you. Oh no, I'm not blaming you. You don't got that much power. I ain't blaming you. I'm just
Because
saying.
I sure don't and
You the
sure
big
shouldn't.
bad wolf. That's all I'm saying.
If you can, y'all go to tiktok.com/recharge.
Use it talking about don't fire me. Many of y'all already knew this. Many of y'all already knew that at some point, honey. Baby, y'all watch the show. Y'all watch the show. Baby, if you didn't speak then, don't speak now. So don't come looking crazy like them. Oh, y'all hold that ass on.
Well, Manny.
Yes, girl. So yeah, I mean, I just don't have time for it no more. I don't have time for it.
I don't think we're getting the speed, y'all. So let's see what we can do raw. Do anybody got a galaxy?
Good morning, Manny, and good morning, Miss Taylor.
Good
Manny,
morning.
Oh,
good
let me
morning.
mute this hoe. I don't like you. Anyway,
Okay, that's fine.
do anybody got a
Yeah, because I
galaxy?
did tag her yesterday. That's why she doesn't like
Do
me.
anybody got a
But
galaxy?
Oh, you
so
tagged
Manny, I
her.
may be overstepping right
She
now.
must be
I know that I'm new as
confused.
a mod, but I'm
Unless
not
you
new
was
as a
harassing me, I don't want
viewer.
to hear shit you
I
got to
like you.
You
say.
I've
know
been
you
watching
tapped
you
her,
for
then
very.
why are
The
you
hell?
speaking? If you know you
Who
tapped
got a
her, you
galaxy,
know
y'all?
you
Who got a
spoke up,
galaxy?
then why
Let's
are
really
you
put it on
speaking?
their ass now.
Because just listen, Manny. Anyways, yeah, so I've been watching for a while. I like you.
It's the
I've been
music for
watching you.
me.
So I know how much you like to be liked, Manny, and how much you like to keep peace. So sometimes it may
I do
be
not like
tricky.
to be liked. No, I do not.
You're a Libra.
I don't like to be
You
liked.
are you
BC, if
are
you,
the
it's showing
definition
you
of a Libra.
sending
You
I do
are
the
not like
things
to be
at the
literally
liked.
a
top.
Libra.
Sometimes I know, baby, I
Delete.
might be hard to
Oh,
reach.
it's
I
the
don't like to be
votes.
liked.
It's
But
the
there's
If you
nothing
votes.
like
wrong
me,
with
you
that,
like
right?
me.
Because
I love
we've
those.
all
Y'all cast your votes. We almost
want
to a
to be.
thousand.
Can you mute her, please?
What happened, just Shay?
She's interrupting
Sour
me.
emoji say
My
she
thought
leaving the newsroom again,
She's
child.
interrupting me.
Oh,
I'm
nobody
listening to
care.
you, Capricorn.
I can't. Okay, thank you.
Go ahead, girl. Now, come on now.
All right, my bad. Okay.
Y'all watch
So
the show.
so there is nothing wrong with we all want to be liked. We all want to be included, accepted, peace, love, harmony, everything, all of that. Yes,
Y'all watch
right?
the snow.
But I think that sometimes it may be hard for someone, not hard or maybe tricky for someone to come in and wave those flags and speak in your defense because of how much you like to keep peace and you know
Well, it's only
it's
certain moments, Capricorn, that I do require people to speak up, and especially public things that we all kind of are aware of. So if I'm having problems with the system that we all are aware of, I I could easily count on somebody else to pick right where I drop it and say, oh, you know what? I know the system as well. This is yada, yada, yada. So again, I'm not asking nobody to speak up for like Manny. I'm asking people to speak up for what we all know, which is a system. I mean, we all sat here, had these conversations, was involved, I thought was listening and various things. So when moments happen
Y'all
for
go to
those to speak up and I
tiktok.com/recharge.
may fall short, that's what everybody else is for. Because just like when everybody else falls short, they're like, Manny, wasn't you there? Manny, don't you remember? Manny, didn't this happen?
Y'all
Manny.
go to tiktok.com slash
And what
yeah.
do
recharge.
they expect
We're doing
after?
best 2 out of
Manny
3.
do
I
his
won
song
one. Manny
in
just won this one.
understanding or agreeing with what they just brought up. Hell, I might have even forgot, and I'm just sitting there like, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but yesterday you were not adamant about her
No, I
balance
was
being
adamant
paid.
because
You
again,
weren't.
Taylor had the conversation. Only thing I kept
No,
saying was the
y'all.
conversion. Everybody should already know when I said the
The first
conversion.
gift doubles. Throw your biggest one. If we win this
Taylor
Even
one,
was
now,
the
I
we
only
got
think
the
that
one.
people
money.
may take
Taylor was the
advantage.
only one confused.
I think people may. Yeah,
Oh,
she
you was
was, but
confused,
her
sister. No,
I
you
was
were
confusion.
not confused.
confused. I
Taylor,
wasn't
I
confused
was
about a
not
motherfucking
confused, and
thing.
that's why I gave it to you. I was
I
not
wasn't
confused.
confused
I
about
just said,
shit.
I
No, we
just
didn't,
said the
Bray.
number that I knew, which is 60.
I
But
wasn't confused
however,
about a
for the
damn
app and
thing.
for the
You was
fax
confused.
machine,
Who
it
got a
is two
galaxy,
different
y'all? Who got a hand
numbers.
heart?
But
So
even
on
if
the
there were
app, it is double
confusion,
60 because you have to
Who
pay
clarification
got a galaxy?
came.
Who got a
double
hand
in
heart,
order for
y'all?
the
Or yeah,
conversion.
who got a
Yeah,
galaxy? Who got two
clarification
galaxies?
came, and once it was clarified, you
Y'all,
should have paid your
Bella.
balance.
Thank you,
You say
Emily.
you support Manny, you like Manny, then pay your balance, right?
Don't
Even
jump
now,
up.
you said
No,
you'll speak in defense for
I told
Manny.
her
If
it's
you will
good,
defend him,
Capricorn.
then pay your
Y'all, we
balance.
only need two
I'm just
Capricorn,
galaxies.
I told
saying.
her it's
We
good,
need two
Capricorn.
galaxies.
I told her it's good. But yes, Capricorn,
And
I
chill.
appreciate it.
And
But
be
I did
tapping
tell
this
her it
turn
was
to
good.
tap so we can get the power up. We ain't got the power
I
up.
can't hear
Except
you,
for the
Manny,
whole
because
time.
this person right here.
No, I'm
What'd
saying
you say, Manny?
I did tell her that it was good, Capricorn. I appreciate the moment, but I did tell her yesterday it was good. But
But
yeah.
I'm just saying, if you gonna defend your friend, then treat your friend like your friend. If Manny is your friend, then pay your balance,
But
honey.
hold on now. Okay,
That's all I'm saying.
don't throw too much salt in there because again,
Okay, sugar and salt, honey.
it
I'm just
all
saying.
has to come together. So again, Trent Taylor had the upper leg by saying, Manny, you did say 60. I did just say 60. So she did have the upper leg there. But however, yeah. Can you follow the rest?
Sure.
Because it's
I'm
double
just
that
saying.
60.
What?
It was double that 60, like two. For the conversion that we should know for the app. But again, Manny misspoke. She got that one. Taylor got that one.
Okay.
Okay, they do have snipers over there. Can y'all please jump in the
Bella,
game?
you okay?
Because some of these people, not Miss, not
I'm
Miss,
just saying.
not Miss, not Miss Body, Adi, 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 Adi,
We ain't got now.
Adi, Body.
You looking confused. She up there running her motherfucking mouth. You pay it then, sister.
It's
Since you the motherfucker treasurer.
Miss Body, Adi, Miss
Sure.
Body, Adi over there. Did you say Miss Body was over there?
You just worry about your treasury department, boo. Thank you, Batal.
Yeah, I did know there was some snipers in the building over there. It seems like they're playing now. Well, I do know that. I know they can go much higher, you all, but definitely just tickle their fancy. Just tickle their fancy, you all, because it is Freedom Day.
Thank you, Pink Chalk. We can still catch up, y'all.
They are going to play, you
He
all.
win
So
this one. He won. We doing 2 out of 3. We each got one right now.
tickle their fancy.
He's talking about tickle they fancy. Child, please.
So we have to compete in this one, you all. Like I get that y'all are just looking at the numbers and watching them decrease, but we must get
Yeah,
it.
where is let's see, where's Capricorn? While she up there running her motherfucking mouth? Where's the funds, bitch? Thank you, Batal.
I don't know why you jumping on Capricorn. She just making sure
I
that
ain't jumping at all, but since she's so
ran
concerned,
smoothly.
tell her to
She
throw
just
the
making
motherfucking
sure
coin.
that
Tell
things
her
are
to
running
throw the
smoothly.
coin. That's the
She just
end of
making sure.
it.
Love you too, Queen.
That's
She
the
just
end of
making
it
sure.
right there. That's the end of it. Since she's so motherfucking concerned about your
Well,
pockets,
no,
tell that
Taylor,
bitch
you do
to
have
dig
a
in her
remaining
wallet.
balance. Taylor,
Dig
you
in
do have
it.
a remaining.
Dig in it.
But I get we didn't get it, but
Thank
I'm
you,
just saying,
Patel.
like, she's
Thank you,
not wrong
Patel.
for saying that you actually have a
Thank you,
balance. But
Patel.
I did give you grace on that balance. I mean, like,
You ain't give me grace on shit. I gave you grace because you would have had a whole problem on your motherfucking hands.
it is Freedom
So
Day.
you knew what was best for you.
Last Freedom
They
Ring,
just threw up a glove, y'all. Thank you, Patel.
Freedom Ring, y'all. Can y'all
Thank
put
you,
it
Pink
in that
Chalk.
glove
They threw
up
up a
there?
glove, y'all. Let's
Can
watch
y'all
it.
put
Let's
it in
watch it.
that
Let's
glove,
watch it. Let's
please?
watch it.
Because
Talk about what's
this
best
is
for
the
me.
this
Thank
is
you,
stuff I
Pink
be
Chalk.
talking
Thank you,
about. Let's
Patel.
go. Let's go.
Watch it,
This is
y'all.
stuff I
Watch it.
be
We're going to
talking
throw some
about.
at the end.
This is stuff I be talking about, y'all. They just be wanting to spit in my face. They be wanting to spit in my
Boo,
face.
girl. Emily and Patel with us
Where do we want to
now.
spit? Thank you, Queen Jules. I see you, Melanie Velvet.
Fuck. And
Noonie.
that hoe ain't nowhere in the shit.
The
Shout
real
out to
Chantel
Batal,
D.
MVP
Yaya.
Batal. Emily K, Pink Chalk, Bella, Ashley, Miss Shine, M, Candy Lane, and Uncle Jen. Emily K, you got a miss and a
Well, we
timer.
all know where your win came from, girl. Like, come on now. We do see
Oh,
your
well, where the
first
first
bubble.
one come from then? Because he
We do
wasn't
see
here.
your first bubble.
Where the first win come from then, boo?
I mean,
Because
they
he
ain't even
wasn't
play.
here.
The
He
first
wasn't
win,
here.
I don't even see him on the screen. The first win, the one that threw 8K, I don't even see her no more. Where she at?
That means she's not still alive, boo.
Oh,
Yeah, she helped me beat your ass and then went on about the rest of her day.
got you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But regardless of who is the first bubble or who's the last, you lost.
No problem.
Exactly.
No
And let
problem.
me check, since we checking bubbles, Capricorn didn't even get her 3 points for tapping. So tell that bitch to mind her business. Because if she can't even tap the screen to get the 3 free points, she need to be the last motherfucker talking about anybody doing anything that actually poured into the platform.
Let me see what Capricorn had, girl. Now, Capricorn threw 20, so get it right.
Oh, where, boo? Where?
I can see her on my screen. It say 20.
Well, your first 1 through 10, including your tapper gifts, she's not in there.
I mean, I'll tell you what I can get. She threw 20, though.
But she couldn't get the 3 free points to tap. Because she would show up if she did.
She threw 20.
She might have thrown 20 in your live entirety, as you can see in the viewers, but she couldn't even tap for the battle. She's too busy yapping and running her mouth.
Girl, I'm done, Taylor.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
done.
Bye.
Taylor. I'm done. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Y'all be letting Taylor just eat y'all up, girl. Like, this is just ridiculous. This is ridiculous, girl. I didn't want to say your 20 came from. You know what? I'm done with it, girl. Y'all just be letting the girls just eat y'all up. Like, I'm done with it, y'all. Curtis saying you mean to be in the bubble? Go ahead, Queen Jules. Happy Freedom Day.
Happy Freedom Day, Manny. I hope you got some good sleep last night. You look very refreshed. I love the white. You look very physique. You look very chiseled in that fit you wearing.
Yes, you can see the waist.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, okay, so I don't want to fight with you, but I do want to share some sentiments after listening to Capricorn. And this is a very sincere sentiments that I'm going to share with you. Okay. I want to say that sometimes when you're the boss and things don't work out, you have to take a step back and look into the mirror and ask yourself, how did you perform as a boss? So if you performed in the way that got the results that you kind of gotten over the past few months, years, then you may have to go back to the drawing board and become a better boss. Because even though you said you tried to appease, and then you also said that you did a lot of ass kissing and nobody kissing your ass, that is not really the people's problem. That's a you problem. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that you probably need to give some grace to the ladies and maybe change the way you boss.
I'm not giving no grace.
But I'm just saying, hold on. I'm saying not kick anyone to the curb, but
I'm not
maybe
giving no grace.
I think you should though.
I'm not.
Okay, it's just my thought. I think you should because it takes two to tango,
They
right?
do, and I threw y'all something like ass kissing. And it seems like it hooks some people, but again, no, I'm not giving up grace because if you can pick that up and say like, oh, well, man, he said something about some ass kissing, as if it may or may not be true, I'm not giving grace to a damn body.
Well, then it's just like you're not really holding yourself responsible for the kind of
Oh, because I'm
leadership you
not
did.
responsible.
Yeah, you are in a way.
I'm
If you're
not.
saying that you're trying to appease everyone, it's not no one's fault but yours.
Yes.
Right. So you, by trying
But
to
that
appease
doesn't
someone, the
relieve.
end
But that doesn't
results.
relieve. But that doesn't relieve those individuals involved. See, I have to take it on as a
It's
group.
six in one hand and half a dozen
I
in
have to
another.
take it. I have to take it on as a group But however, each individual, I don't take that on. Now, as a group, yes. But
I
as
didn't understand that.
individual, hell no.
What you mean? I didn't understand that. I'm sorry. As a group versus individual, I didn't understand that.
Meaning, well, that's for me, actually.
Okay,
So
okay. So I didn't understand, but that's okay. I'm not gonna.
back to your ass kissing thing. Ass kissing as a group, I'll give you that. Ass kissing as a group, but individual, hell no.
Oh well, those were your words. I'm not saying
Well,
it.
no,
I'm
I'm
just
just
repeating your
saying,
words.
again, it's for me because the ass kissing goes towards the group. So I just kind of just gave inside what the ass kissing
Well, that
actually
wouldn't apply to me because I'm solo dolo. So I guess the group would be everyone else outside of me because I'm not in a group.
Yeah, so the ass kissing would be the
Yeah.
group, but when it comes to individuals, that's why I say those individuals bear that responsibility, not me.
Okay. I just wanted to share that with you, Pooh. Like, me, being a boss, your team is only as good as you lead. So if you led your team astray, then you got the results based on how you led your team.
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
I'm just giving you a little
Because if the team
TLC.
actually went forth with, again, as I state all the time, with my journey, they wouldn't even go astray. But they didn't focus on my journey. Several people come in here with their own journey and aspirations. And so that ain't my issue.
Okay, well, I just
So if
wanted
they
to
actually
drop you
follow
some
what I
jewels.
gave, no, if they actually follow what I gave, meaning even you, if you even followed the program I gave,
I did
but
follow your program.
but I'm just saying, in general, if the people followed the program given forth, yeah. Now, it's many people who may jump ship. That is not my problem. Because I have given clear understanding.
Hmm.
I'm here just like everybody else.
Well, you definitely hear like everyone else, but everyone leads differently. And then also you have to take into account, the difference between everyone's platform. Everyone platform, even though you're in a group, have its own identity. So, with that being said, after you have seen certain behaviors countless times, instead of like maybe as you use appease, you should have maybe done some leadership. You know what I'm saying? Actually,
Oh no, I've done
you know,
leadership throughout it all.
I think Melvania, I think taking the side is something that a boss would do. At times you do have to say no, or sometimes you do have to say you're wrong, no matter who you are. I think that's good leadership. I don't care who you are. I just think you do, I just think you should. I just think you should. You should. That's leadership. Leadership is not appeasing people. Leadership is leading the lost. It's leading the sheep, leading the people, the goats. They don't know what they're doing, even though everyone is built with the motion. They're built with their own agenda. But when the leadership sit back and look, they're like, okay, I want you over here. I want you over there. I don't want you to do this. I don't want you to do that. You have to start putting people into their prospective places, right? Whether it's in the front or out, because, you can't let people run amok. You can to a certain degree, but based on what has transpired over time and based on hearing your words, it's like you're not taking any accountability on how you led your company. This is your
No,
company. This right
no,
here, what I'm
no. The
looking at
company
is
is
your
still doing.
company.
No, the company is still doing well because all of this I had to go through to see. Like all of this I had to go through to see. We ain't even really got nowhere per
Hey,
se.
love.
So all of this I had to see. Like
Well, this is a learning, but that's a thing, but are you learning?
been learning.
I don't think so. Just hearing
And
you,
and
okay, let me
again,
tell you why. Just because just last night you had that moment and you said some stuff today, but yet when Capricorn came up, you were trying to tell her how to speak to somebody else. I mean, it's just you keep going.
because
People
like
should
I
be
told
able to speak to
because
each
like I
other.
told Capricorn, I had already covered it yesterday. So for her to come today and she already spoke yesterday, I'm like, okay, I know you spoke up yesterday, but Capricorn, you're later in the group than those
But there's
earlier.
delayed. I mean, people talk about stuff for a week, 2 months. They come back around a year later, Manny. This is the climate
So
here.
again, either we going by your journey or Manny's journey.
Your journey, but you're gonna have again if
So
you're
then
gonna
I made
do
that
that.
clear. So are you going to follow it, or are you just going to do what you want to do?
I don't know
Because
what to follow
then
because
what
you
I
say
do,
one thing, but you come back today and you're doing exactly what you've been doing. You're
which is
trying to
what?
you're trying to control what somebody is saying to another adult.
No, I'm telling Capricorn it was already handled.
Yeah, but she still has a right to say her opinion. She's only speaking she's only giving her opinion. That's it. She
Did you
was
hear
only
her? Did you hear her opinion?
Yes, I did.
So that means it got out.
Okay, I'm just saying
Did you hear it clearly?
some of it.
That means it got out. That means it got out.
Okay. Y'all be saying it's his platform. That is corny. Y'all need to see that those are the people. You all keep saying that, but y'all act like y'all never been chosen like in the front line, like the line leader. That's just so immature to keep saying it's his platform. Y'all all say it and still be crumbling. You
Is
never
it the
had
people
nothing
around that
before?
have you crumble? Because that's what I look at it as. It's the people around who have you crumble. Like, are the people really happy for Manny? Do the people really want success for Manny?
Well, you have to ask for those who's not trying to help you get successful.
Exactly. And so that could be a big group of even those that are right next to you in a box and all. Because
Oh,
you have
you
to
know that
realize
enemy. See, again, there
you
you
gotta
go.
realize some people may get
There you
glory
go
out of being so
again.
close. What, doing
There you
what?
go again. You're not helping yourself. You're talking to someone in the box who have done nothing but celebrated you
But
and
who
try
said
to
I'm
help you
talking to
with
you?
wins.
Who said I'm talking to you though?
But you're saying right in the box. Come on
Yeah,
now.
right in the box. But
But
who
I'm
said
the
I'm
only one
talking
in the
to you?
box.
Now, if it exposes something,
No, it
then
don't
that would be
expose
on
nothing,
you.
but you're
But
not
what I'm
winning.
saying is,
You're not
no,
winning
because
with the
they do be right in the
subliminals.
box. They do be right in the box.
But right now, I'm in the box.
And you should be able to take what I'm saying if it's
I
not
am taking it, but you
literally
know
if
how
it's
people
not
run
you.
with
I
it.
have sat in the box next to many people, and people have just been going off, and
Manny,
they're like,
please,
"Oh,
but
bro,
right
but
now
I'm
I'm the
sitting
only
in the
one in your
box,
box.
and
And
I
then you're
feel
looking over with your
y'all."
eyes when you say it. You're looking at me with your eyes as if
No,
you're
I'm
like,
looking
hint,
at the
hint.
box. I'm looking at the box. There are literally two boxes up here.
I cannot.
So
Look,
again,
you either gonna stand 10 toes down or you not. So are you talking to me?
I just
Yes or
told you
no?
no. I'm looking in
I
the box.
okay.
Like I still like when I'm in the camera. This is why I told y'all many moves. Stay out my face.
Well, you in our face. You on the screen talking to us.
So I don't be judging everything y'all do because again, I'm
And
looking
I
in the
don't.
box,
I'm here
talking
for a
about
good
the box. It's
time.
you either know you do it or you don't do it, but then you're like, oh well, I feel hit. How you feel hit if you don't do it?
I
That's
didn't. I never said I feel hit. I'm just saying, but you're talking and you're looking at me. You know, I got 6 kids, Manny. Your
I'm looking in a
age.
box. Now, if you were on the screen, but I'm looking in a box, and you're still taking it as looking at you. Now, if you was on the screen, then you could probably say, oh, you
Is that
looking
your
at me.
argument?
Because I'm looking in the box. There's two boxes.
There's no one in the
And
bottom
my
box.
point was they could be in the box right next to you. So I'm looking at the boxes like, yeah, they could be there right next to
Oh,
you.
okay, I see
But it's
Hollywood
only up to
Squares. Oh,
you.
Hollywood Squares. They used to look around in the box. Did you watch Hollywood Squares?
Oh, Jesus.
Do you
I
remember
did
Hollywood
used to watch.
Squares?
Yes, I did. Used to watch Hollywood Squares. It still comes on.
Oh, are they repeats from the game show or they're new
No, it
ones?
still is on the Game Show Network. They still do Hollywood Squares, yes.
Okay. Oh, you know, I hadn't watched the Game Show Network in a while. I should
Oh,
watch
Game
it. I
Show got
love
a lot
game
of game
shows.
shows that come on. Like, this is chat plays you see it. Like, this is crazy. But yes, like, I'm not taking NT for the group, no. I mean, for the individuals, no. For the group,
Just think about it.
think about it for what?
Just think about it. Yeah. You don't have to tell me you're going to think about it, but just think about it.
I'm just saying, think about it for what? What purpose did that serve? What what purpose does it serve?
Being a better leader, being a better boss, being a
So I could just
better.
do that with, I could just do that with new people.
Mm,
Because see, and let me yeah, I could just do that with new people. Yeah,
but you just
because to go
recruited new
backwards,
people.
because
You
to
just
go
recruited.
backwards, because Queen Jules, to go backwards to basically repeat what I've repeated, and then, as you say, to give more direction when I've already given direction. And then you look at the various displays and you're like, oh, that's from his leadership.
Only by your admittance. That's all.
Many of these situations would still be going around and around if everybody showed up.
Okay, so can I ask you a question then? Do you understand where I'm coming from, though, at least? You
No,
don't have to agree, but do you understand what my words mean? What I'm saying?
no.
Okay.
Would you like to elaborate further?
Mm, all I'm saying, well, let me try again. By you being in leadership and you're the boss, majority of the people follow your lead, right? You
Do
said
they
it
actually
yourself.
follow? Do they actually follow my lead? Because a lot of
Yes.
times you see me, see, you say yes, but a lot of times you see me on here expressing myself, yada, 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 giving my viewpoint. And then you're like, oh, the people follow my lead.
So what is that saying? Stand for something? What is that saying, y'all? Fall, stand for something?
Or fall
I
for
can't
anything.
think. Huh?
Stand for something or fall for anything.
Right. So that's the kind of leadership you gave. Like you did, like you spreaded your, what's the word? Um, you spreaded your support so thin that you lost some important key people by saving people who really did not bring you any substance
And
in
y'all
your.
keep saying that. So who is not to say names per se, but
No,
who?
but you did. You did
And
do
I
that.
get your observation because your observation. But who is not of substance and who is of substance? Because even you yourself discourage some names.
It's okay. I mean, I'm pressure.
But no, I'm saying even you yourself said out your mouth discourage some names. So I'm just trying to figure out who is of some stuff substance and who's not. Because
So right
this
now, you've lost the ones that didn't bring you anything, and then you lost the ones who did. So you lost everybody.
Mhm.
So that should tell you that
So
your
was that due
leadership,
to so was that due to me?
yes,
No.
yes,
No.
because but you listen. We even though we say this is TikTok and you shouldn't like get close and all of that, that's really not reality. Even in business, right? You do have your key players, right?
Mhm.
You do. And
But
then
was they
some
really
people
key
are
players?
expendable.
What
Some
were
people
they
are
really key
expendable. Some
players?
people
Because
aren't.
were they really key players? Because again, this whole pit, I never pitted. You all, just like your commentary of saying you had these and you allowed these, or these were better than these. You all done that. That's why I never take responsibility because you're doing it now. You all have done that from the beginning. The only thing
I'm
you've
being
done.
honest with you. I'm not doing nothing.
And
I'm
that's why
speaking
I'm
on
telling you,
everybody.
but that's why I'm telling you, I take no responsibility because if y'all walk away and they walk away, that's still not my entity or fault. I just have to pick up from there and rebuild. Because
I
you're literally
understand that,
saying
but I'm
you're
saying
literally
you. If,
saying the same thing that everybody has done, which is they feel some value over somebody else, and they pick that leverage. Like, well,
so
these
so
people are more
so my
important than
whole
these
point is the
people.
ones that just came to destroy, they did it.
Well, who were those?
And you allowed it.
Who were they? Because
Manny, please.
many of y'all suggested people that were destroyers.
Hold up. No, I didn't
Have been,
suggest other soul.
okay, so many of
I
y'all,
told you to get certain
so
people up
many
out of
of
here.
y'all have suggested people that are destroyers who may be helpers, and then many of y'all have,
No, trust me.
and
Ain't
many of
nobody.
y'all have
If I
presented,
tell you to get somebody up out of here, I'm
and
accurate.
many of y'all have presented destroyers as helpers.
No, no. Well, you might be talking about other people, but for me,
But the only thing I can do is tell you my point of view, and I keep telling you my
yeah,
journey.
but you're the leader. If you can't
And I
see
tell you
who's
my
bringing you,
journey, and you know where you sit at in the journey, but you're like, well, man, this can't be fathom because you only think about Queen Jewels. Oh, baby, I ain't do it. I ain't do it. I
but
ain't
if
do it.
you know,
Instead of
hold
actually
on.
taking
But if
in
you know,
what I'm actually saying, because again, you're literally doing the same thing by saying, Manny, you didn't acknowledge those who were of value versus those who wasn't valuable. You allowed the non-valuables to take the place of the valuables, and you're not even
no, you
realizing. I'm
didn't
telling
allow them
you,
to take the
y'all
place.
all did the same thing.
No, you didn't allow them to take the place. I wouldn't say that.
I don't know what the hell y'all come up with, but y'all done it. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not taking no
No, I
responsibility
didn't do
for it
nothing.
because y'all done it.
Mm-mm.
Y'all created this value system amongst each other. I didn't do it. When I
No,
came
you
into
did
this,
do
I
it.
thrived. When I
No,
came
you
into
did
this,
do
I
it. You
thrived.
now
I found
everybody's
out, and
gone.
quickly I found out through time who could and couldn't, including you.
And what you mean? And who are me? I've been sitting here from since day one.
Just because you're sitting here don't mean that you didn't wait for girl.
Of course. I mean, I'm a woman. I have standards.
Y'all all are women at this
But I'm
point.
stable. But I'm still here. I'm not running to other people's place. I'm not talking about you.
But what
Oh, I'm
I'm
not.
telling you is
I've been here since
that's what
day
I had to
one.
experience.
I don't do that.
That's what I'm
I
telling
didn't
you.
jump
That's what I
ship.
had to experience.
But I've
So for
never
me, it's
jumped
not
ship.
my
I
fault.
have never jumped ship. Give me my
I
credit.
didn't
I
say you
never
didn't
jumped
jump ship.
ship.
I didn't say you jumped ship, but what I did is what I just said. I didn't say you jumped ship, but what I just said though.
I don't even know what you said.
I ain't did none of y'all like that.
Like what?
Puh. Like that. I ain't did none of y'all like that.
You ain't taking responsibility or
Exactly, because
accountability.
I'm not going to. You just tried to do the same thing. You just said with Manny, you sat here and allowed those who were valuable or destroyers to destroy versus those who were valuable. And I'm like, well, whom is that? And then I'm telling you, you all pitted others against you all, which I big came out was like, y'all are just looking at each other. I'm like, the mods can't get along. These people can't get along. The beginning stories up until now. Y'all been pitting each other against each other of value.
No. I have never pinned no one against no one. No, that's a difference. I've never
But
pinned
Queen
no
Jules,
one
you're doing it
against no
right
one.
now subliminally. You're literally
No,
saying right
I'm
now,
not. I'm being
Manny, you
straight
are not,
up. I'm
you're,
not doing
no,
no
you're, being
subliminals.
that you're not putting names in it, and I don't want no names, so let me be crystal clear. I don't want no
I'm
names.
not giving you names because you and
But
I
being that
know,
you're
and the
being
84 people
subliminally,
in here know who we
but
talking
being that
about.
you're being subliminally is still the same efforts as those who have inserted names, is what I'm saying. It's the same thing. You're basically saying, Manny, you didn't notice those who were here to destroy, but you allowed them to get close versus those who were valuable. You're
Well,
doing the same thing.
you know who they are, though. I don't need to call no names.
And the only thing I'm telling y'all is I had to go through this to learn it all.
And I appreciate that, and that's what I'm asking. That's what I've noticed. But I'm wondering, did you really learn anything? Meaning, are you going to repeat? You say you got new people. Are you going to repeat? Are you going to be able to lead, or is it going to be another shit show?
Well, Queen
Because
Jules, you the one kept saying, oh, Manny needs somebody. You said that. You was like, oh, please come back. Manny needs you. That's what you said.
I did, and I would. Yeah, you did. That's leadership that doesn't want their faith to crumble. So I saw that I couldn't provide what
And
you.
only thing, what did it do then? So we brought back what you just said as a repeated. She was like, well, Manny, are you going to repeat the same thing? Well, we
Well, it looked
repeated the
like they
same
wanted to
thing
be.
from your
They wanted to be
suggestion.
back, and it was up
We
to you
repeated
to
the same thing
fortify.
from your suggestion and where we at.
No,
We
but it was
repeated
up
the
to you
same
to
thing from
fortify the
your.
deal. I was being a team player.
So we repeated what you suggested. Remember, you suggested it. We repeated it. You suggested it, and now we're here.
And I was being a team player.
I have no problem with that.
Right? So you was to pick up the baton and continue to lead.
In this last situation, where were it that Manny did something?
All I would say, the point of this conversation is don't throw people away. Just kind of
Throw
take
who away?
ownership.
Because you just said I allowed destroyers to be closer than those who were valuable, and now you're saying don't throw anybody away. Who
Right.
am I not to throw away?
Well, based on your words, you're like, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that. And I'm just saying, take some accountability and change the way you're leading. That's all.
What? Girl, you giving me gas.
That's it.
I,
Look, the same ones that
I'm
said
a little
you
lost.
all don't. You all have a lack of brain cells. Say something. Say something
I'm
that
lost.
really. Say
I'm lost.
something in the comment section. Say
I'm lost.
something. That's crazy. Y'all just say the same things every day.
I'm lost because I'm just like I have to watch out for people, and this is the thing. I don't know who to watch out for. It's so many suggestions, and then I find out who may like who may not like whom. So, like,
It
how?
shouldn't matter. People don't like people on the job.
So that's what I'm saying. So how do I have to like
But
what?
appeasing people is just not the way to handle
But
it
who have
because
I really appeased though? I know I said
no,
it.
you rotated it. You kind of shared the wealth. But I don't think your strategy helped you. It more so hurted you. Because you have to be able to tell somebody back up, you wrong, no, you right. You have to be able to, though. You have to be able to tell people
So
when
do you
they're
really
right
think
or
I
wrong.
tell y'all when y'all are wrong?
Mm, I mean, you do, but it's not
Oh
really
Lord, chill.
solid because you're not consistent.
So so
So if
again, I don't
somebody
tell
is
y'all when.
wrong 10 times, you don't say they're wrong the 11th time. You don't say they're right either the 11th time because they continue to be wrong. You tend to try to coddle those who don't, that's not ever getting it right. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not never getting it right, motherfucker, you're not never getting it right. Like, that's just how it goes. I'm not gonna coddle you just because you're always in the negative. If you're always in the negative, your ass gonna stay in the negative. Period.
Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. Woo! These are not riddles. Oh my goodness. Just oh my
So
God.
for
Man,
those who are lost, maybe you have to switch channels because maybe it's an advanced class and maybe you just a little bit of that's all. This is not your class. Go back to the office and ask
the
them to
only
switch
thing
your classroom. Go
the
back down
only
to the
thing
office.
the only thing I kind of see is that people don't want to be the content. I think that's where I get my problem at is when people are the content. I think in a nutshell, I get my flack from people being the content, and that is not my issue.
Hmm.
And that's
You don't think
I
people
have
don't
watched
want
enough,
to
I have
be
sat
that
back enough, I have
content?
seen enough. And that is why I have no accountability because again, that is where I get my flack from is when people become the content and then they shoot me with that arrow. That's it. That's all. Other than that, y'all
Not
was sitting watching
massa.
me.
Capricorn,
Other than
please.
that, y'all was sitting watching me do it to every other content creator perform, broadcast their stuff and everything. But as soon as it get on somebody who's close, that's where I get my flack at.
Well, you kind of led in the. I think when you led in the beginning, so to speak, you dropped the ball majorly in a large way. So I give you an example. So that time I'm going back there. So don't. So I'm going back there. So when that time that we was battling Diamond, you did not celebrate your win. That was the most hugest
And I
mistake.
did celebrate my win,
No, you
Queen. You
did
just was
not.
not
No,
putting
you
your
not.
mic
No,
in
you
it. Yes,
didn't, Manny.
I
Don't lie
did.
to yourself. No, you
I
did
did,
not.
that's what I mean. That's what I mean right there. If you
Oh,
all who were here, hold on, let me finish, Queen Jules. For you all who were here for that battle, y'all must be honest. Because I have told Queen Jules this several times. I celebrated that win, but I also told her I was not going to gloat, which what Queen Jules wanted to do.
why not glow?
Let
That's
me
what they
finish.
do.
I acknowledge
Again,
you hear her.
fail.
You hear her now. Let me finish, Queen Jules, or I have to mute now. You know me, so don't act like you don't.
Okay,
So in
go
that
ahead.
moment, I celebrated. You all were here. I celebrated, but I made Queen Jules clear that I was not gonna gloat to the level she wanted to gloat. But I
Well,
still celebrated.
that's where you made a
But what
mistake.
happened was Queen Jules didn't like my response in
I
that
didn't.
moment.
I
And
didn't.
from there, this is where I have to call you out now. And from there, this is where they felt like, oh Manny, you're always calling Diamond. She could never get it. She could never get it. She could never get it. So let's not forget the first place where everybody wanted me to break from.
No, it's not a break. It's just about being real to what
Now
you.
it's not a break. You
No,
said
it's
out your
not a break.
own
It's about
mouth.
being
You said out
realistic.
your own mouth that if I stayed up under her, I would never
Oh,
get
but
anywhere.
that's obviously you did. And look, oops.
Girl, girl, if you don't back up.
Okay.
So again, I made it crystal clear, and you all were here. We celebrated that win,
They talking
but
about
I
I'm
made it
not your
also clear
mom. Oh
that I was
gosh,
not
that's so
gonna
funny.
gloat. What need did I have to gloat? We won.
What?
I celebrated, and
Well,
Queen Jules sniped. So if Queen Jules sniped, she easily could have came up and celebrated her snipe, and you know, Manny would have been right here in the newsroom.
well, that's not how it worked though.
See, they don't want to be the content. They
No,
don't. Now
you
I'm
gotta.
pointing at your box. They
That is
don't want
not
to be
how
the
they
Queen
go.
Jules sniped,
You should
but
be
she
like, we
wanted
whooped that
Queen
ass. We
Jules
whooped that.
sniped, but she wanted me to do her dirty work.
Dirt. You call that dirty winning a battle? Now that's a cop out.
So why you didn't come up and celebrate your snipe?
It's your battle.
It's your
What?
snipe. It's your snipe. It's your snipe.
That ain't how that go.
See? Y'all,
Anyway, go
they,
ahead,
they try
drop.
to play
Go
me like
ahead,
I'm the
drop.
one in the middle.
Hey y'all, I just want to say, Manny, I didn't understand why you didn't want to gloat. How was that beneficial not gloating and you still end up getting kicked out anyway? You might as well gloat it. Ooh, I thought I was on mute. Ooh,
So that was
you
Queen
didn't
Jules and
gloat and you still got
Queen
kicked out. Ain't
Jules.
that some shit?
Yes, Angela, you know they swear, girl. They swear that's what happened, girl. Like again, me respecting everybody, they gonna nail me to the cross.
Respect. There you go. Here's your level of
There
respect.
you
Look
go.
at you now.
Only thing
All
I'm
this
saying is
respect.
me respecting somebody. Here go drop. She want to nail me to the cross. That's all that day was, girl. The people did not want to hear the newsroom.
Oh Lord.
And now y'all like, oh girl, man, I got kicked and pummeled and all these things. And it literally
Gloating is
wasn't
not
even,
disrespect. How
but
is gloating
it was
That's
just me
disrespect?
crazy.
respecting someone's boundary just like I respect y'all boundaries.
Boundaries.
Drop when you was mad. Hold on, drop when you was mad at me. Did I hound you? Did
No,
I chase
not
you? Or did
hound.
I
That's
give you?
not the
Hold up,
same.
hold up. No, if it's good for one, it's good for the other. Now, drop. You brought it up. When you were mad at me, drop. Did I hound you, chase you, disrespect you, or anything, or allowed you your space?
I didn't hound you, disrespect you either. I'm not sure how that get into it, because I know Trina came up here and
Oh,
called you a bitch. I ain't never called you a
oh.
bitch.
You say I dropped that Lily ran around that question?
A battle and what you're talking
Do
about
you see
are
I
two
dropped
different.
that? Do y'all not see what these girls are doing? How she just literally ran around that question?
I answered the
You
question.
know what? I'm gonna have to get off of here. This is crazy.
Don't
This is
run, Manny. Don't run. You've
I ain't
been
running.
running
I'm just
lately.
saying. Do y'all
Libras
see how
don't
she
run.
just ran around that question?
Libras do not run.
So drop, I'm gonna
I'm
ask you
a Libra,
again.
a nigga, and I
So
sure
drop,
ain't about
when
to
you were
debate it
upset
y'all.
with me, drop, did I hound you or anything like that, or did I give you your space?
What does hounding somebody if they're upset have to
girl,
do with winning a battle and
girl,
you not wanting to celebrate fully with the gloating in
girl,
your battle? You still can
girl.
be a you still
No,
can gloat
no,
and be a
no.
good
No, no, no.
sport.
Drop. Can
You
we
can
answer
gloat
yours
and
and
be a
we'll get
good
back to
sport.
Queen Jewels? If you can answer yours, we can get back to Queen Jewels.
I ain't gonna answer mine because it don't make sense. Go ahead to
It
Queen
don't make
Jewel.
sense now. Oh, these girls are doing a number.
Yeah, go
Okay,
ahead.
so back to Queen Jewels. So Queen Jewels.
Now we doing a number. This is ridiculous. Do we need to run back battles and let you see what people do when they win a battle? Do we need to watch some videos? Maybe we
Now
need
I
to
got to do
watch
what
a
everybody else
few.
do. As if
We
I done
need
really
to
got
go
on here and
down
just been
some.
like, ooh, ooh, ooh. They act like I done really been on here like, ooh, ooh,
Manny,
ooh.
you were the worst. You that was the worst. That was the worst. That was the
And you know
worst.
why Queen Jewel said it was the worst? Because she sniped and she wanted me to just, ah.
Yep. Don't you wish you would have did it
She
now?
wants you to do what she should have been doing. Sound like Manny. Sound like
That's what
she
I just
wanted
told
you to do
her.
what she should have been doing.
Because
How,
she
okay,
That's
so
it.
drop.
sniped.
Now you
She
fake. Now
sniped.
how am I supposed to do that when I'm giving the gifts? He the one that won the battle.
Y'all both could have came up because you the person that sniped.
That
You
I
could
do
have
not
came up
see
and popped your
gifters
shit
coming
too.
up on the panel and on doing battles, getting up there after the battle is won. Like y'all are
Not not
so.
Yeah,
not
you
but
came
we're
up,
more
Queen
intimate
Jules.
here though.
Yeah, you came up, Queen Jules.
This is a
Whatever. So
more
my point
intimate
is that
setting.
was your biggest. That's when everything crumbled, like started to crumble, like right there. You don't realize that even other people weren't accept. See, they're not telling you. See, the people in
And
the
no,
comment
no,
section
the
or
only reason that happened, Queen Jules, is because you did not support what Manny journey was. You wanted
what?
your own. You wanted your own
That
journey.
is crazy to say.
That's what happened. See, Queen Jules could have came and supported Manny in that win, but you remember what y'all did after that?
You wanted me to support
Y'all
you.
hounds me. Y'all
Please.
hounds me about not gloating, and I kept telling y'all I celebrated, not in the manner that y'all wanted me to celebrate, but I
No,
celebrated.
you didn't even. You ain't say nothing, Manny. That was
Now I didn't say
crazy.
nothing. So now she said I didn't say
You
nothing.
didn't say. You just was like.
Let's pull up the battle.
That's
I don't
exactly
even
what I was
remember
gonna say.
what
Do
you
we have a
said.
Don't
clip?
worry about not you remember no more. Don't
There
worry
we
about not
go.
remembering.
Let's
Don't
see the
worry about
clip.
not remembering.
Roll that beautiful beam footage.
This is crazy. And then she says, that's
Well,
when it
you're
went
missing the
downhill.
point. The
Did you not
point
hear
I'm
her?
making.
She actually said that's when it went downhill.
First of
So,
all, I know
what's the
half of you
point?
all work for the leaders, so none of y'all comments down there will matter. Trust me, none of you. None of you. I know who you are.
But you say he
So
missing the underlining point. I didn't hear the beginning of y'all conversation, but that's what's the point he missing? Because I want to, as he played his clip, I want to evaluate what you saying.
we were talking about Manny taking accountability of his leadership and how he ran his platform and how he led the people that was following behind him. He is the boss. He is the CEO. He is the president of this establishment. So I was explaining to him that, he didn't want to try again based on his words from yesterday and this morning. And I kind of said, well, maybe you want to try again, but change the way you lead. And that's how we got in here about his basically his demise from the beginning. And so I went back to the very top of where it probably started. And that's when he won against Diamond and did not gloat or boast or brag because he was scared.
Okay, here we go, y'all. Here go the battle. She said, who got the bag? Who got the bag, Blackberry? Who got the bag? Let them know, Blackberry. Blackberry done dropped a whole dollar on them. Drop $1 on them, Blackberry.
Yep, Queen bring it 10. Okay, y'all, we need 10 roses. Ooh, shit.
Oh, Queen Juice. They waking up, sister. They waking up.
Come on, Queen Juice. Come on,
Queen Juice.
Come on, Queen Juice, child.
Come on, Queen Juice. That's my gardening sister. That's my gardening sister. Yes, let them know, Queen Jules. So do those moments not count right there?
No, let it play. No, let it play.
Do those moments not count when I'm saying let them know, Queen Jules?
Not at the end, because at the end
it definitely sounds beautiful.
The battle is not over yet.
And I like how you big up in Queen Jules in that moment. I like that. I like that.
I'm talking about the end.
Give them a piece.
Come on, Queen Jules, child.
They give them a piece. Yes, ladies.
Come on, child.
Let's push. Let's push, ladies.
Come on, baby.
Oh, the girls are standing up. Come through, the girls are standing up. Yes, the girls are back. And y'all just listen, like her name is just being repeated over and over.
I know, but that don't make Manny. I get that part, but that's not the part I was talking about. I was talking about the win.
Can
Go ahead.
So we can play the video.
Go ahead.
I want y'all to remember her name is just being repeated over and over and over. Over. Girl. Don't let him go!
Oh, my real supporters ain't in here. Woo! Some of y'all in here watching.
Cali, Alaska!
Watching.
Just let him go, Cali, Alaska! All right, y'all. 10 seconds. Let's focus. Let's focus. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh wow, y'all. Oh wow, so
So this is where the shit talking should have started.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, 1 second. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, wait. Wait, y'all. Hold on, wait. Let me see who I'm blocking. Hold on, wait. Let me see who I'm blocking. I swear to God, wanted me to lose. For real. Y'all wanted me to lose. For real. Let me see who I'm blocking. Oh, baby, yes. Y'all want to Queen Jules? Y'all let me lose to Queen Jules? Really?
Queen Jules open that. Bow. Bow, bow, bow.
You lose to Queen Jules?
Yeah, Queen.
Nah, Hoover, you been in here. Somebody running back. You blocked. No.
Yeah, Queen.
I know y'all was waiting for that. Y'all was waiting for that. Some of y'all was waiting for me to take that L. Oh, y'all was waiting for me to take that L. Yeah. No. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Y'all was waiting for me to take that L. Yeah. No, we ain't doing the tiebreaker. No. No, we ain't doing the tiebreaker. No.
Oh, sister, I think they put it on you that time. They didn't want to let go.
That Queen Jules?
They didn't want to let go, sister.
No, y'all running back. No, we ain't running back nothing. Y'all
They
was
did not want to let it go. Ooh,
y'all was in there. Y'all watched the whole thing. Y'all the Queen Jules.
Queen Jules said that's a wrap, sister.
I know, people. No, we ain't running back.
Oh, Queen Jules said that's a wrap, sister.
We ain't running back. Hold on. Hold on. Wait.
All these queens in my life. Ooh. Baby, the queens is coming out today. Round. Ooh, they say Diamond, we love you, but next time stop all that mouth. Ooh.
Oh, I know. That's what they wanted.
Okay, so let me I'm gonna apologize. Okay, so let me just say this. I did want a little bit more smoke though. Like I did want you to like do a little more at the end. But when I go back and look at it, it was the cutest thing. You were so happy. But I'm just saying, Manny, we did because I mean, you know, Diamond is Diamond, and
So
we
you
all was over here. You
retracting?
was a
Are
new. No,
are you
wait a minute. Let
retracting?
me, girl, shut up. Like, let me talk. So I was
Don't say
saying,
shut up.
Angelina. So you know, you played the video and it brought back. It was a fun time, yes. But I was thinking that you would have been a little bit more like, yeah, Diamond, like you had a new team, you was new. You know what I'm saying? I think I was just felt at that moment, and maybe at that moment, of course, it was a lot going on then. I just wanted to see more. But when I look at it now, because I haven't seen it in a while, you did do a little slightly something slight. You did do something a little slight. So I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. You
And
did
then I
something
have to
slight.
look at it like, okay, so I
It was
slightly,
slight. It
as
was
you
very
said, I
minuscule,
done
but
something
it was
slightly.
something.
Then I have to
You
take that.
didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing, and then you threw a couple of words in. You know, so you did a little something. Okay, so I eat my words, but at the same time, at that moment, I guess I was looking for a little bit more shit talking. You was doing cutesy. I wanted a little bit more shit talking. So at that moment, but when I look back, it was cute. That was a cute moment for you. So I digress.
Nah, we ain't digressing. Nah.
Girl, if you don't take your ass somewhere over diamonds, because this ain't it with me. Anyway, so yeah, Manny.
And that's what I say, you all had your own journey, and I just had to accept, because y'all are grown women, that y'all gonna do what y'all do, because even you probably held that against me for so long until just now saying to give me a
No,
hug.
I didn't have nothing against you like that. No, Manny, come on now. No. But I just think you just missed the opportunity to really like, you know, do a little more boasting at the time.
But you do know after that, other opportunities happened to where even you came about, you had asked to get unblocked, all that.
Oh, wait, what? See? Well, won't you? What you know? What since you want to do this, why haven't you ever corrected her and her insecurities? Since you wanted to have this
I don't
conversation,
correct any of you all's insecurities.
where is my insecurity?
I didn't say that. I just said I don't correct any of you all's insecurities. What I said, Queen
Yeah,
Jules.
but you could have been a friend and letting her know the truth versus letting her spread all these lies about people and why they're
Now,
not
what is
over
the
there.
truth? Because again,
Not, but why they're not over there? Since you want to throw a little
well,
silly
no, Queen, I'm,
shade.
I'm with you, but my thing is, what is the truth? Because it's you all's truth.
Like when somebody's saying that nobody likes me and not hating, why you didn't correct to say no? I think sometimes it's the other way around. Like you're the one that's hating. You're the one that it's not really like that. You kind of projecting at this point. It's really you. It can't be everybody. I'm just saying. I know you know these
So
things.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, you might say I know of these things, but I don't know who all her haters is, and I
Well, I'm
don't
just
know
saying
who's
since you
not
want it, but
hating.
see, you since you want those shade, I'm gonna
I'm
go ahead
not
and
throwing
enjoy the
shade. I'm just
conversation with
saying
you.
I don't know her haters and who may hate her and who don't hate her, because again, I got close to several people that was on her platform, and I can't say they hate her because even somebody who talks frequently about her says she don't hate her. She just wants her to speak the truth. That's what she
Right,
said.
but she
So I
does
can't
say
say that
that.
she's
Oh,
a
people don't like me.
hater.
You don't like me. Get out of here. They don't like me and don't like me. When it's really her that don't really be liking people. So
I don't
I
know
mean,
that
you
to
know what
be
I'm saying?
true.
Like
I
correct
don't
her,
know that
like
to be
correct. I
true.
would,
Hey, how are
I
I
you?
don't know
would.
that to
Like
be
I
true,
correct you. I be
Queen
like, oh, I
Jules.
don't
Where's
think
your
it's
mommy?
that they
Who
don't
have
like you. I
this?
think sometimes you might not
Where's your
like
mommy?
them. Or kind of say, well, why you
Where
think
is your
that?
mommy?
What happened? Like make her prove a point. Like
Where
what grounds do you have to
where's your
stand
mommy?
on when you say that?
Manny, I appreciate you showing the video. I don't even remember if I was in that live or if I watched it went from the beginning because a lot of times when people are battling, I'll just throw a gift and I'll leave. But that was so beautiful to
It was
watch.
cute. It was cute.
It was so beautiful to watch. It was like I loved. I didn't even. I remember. I think I was in there. I don't even. Lord, geez, but it was just so good, and I like how you were shouting Queen Jules out, and not Queen Jules. I like how you were. I like sniping. Y'all know I like seeing people get dropped. I love seeing the gift spot. So I really appreciate that. One of the things that attracted me to Manny, and why I followed him when he started doing his own, was his reverence to other creators. First person I knew he liked was Trina, the baddest. I followed him when he went to go and get his book signed, and drug us all around, left us at the bar while all the housewife, all of Atlanta was all up talking to us. So he has um, a strong reverence for different people in their position. So that's one thing that attracted me to him. So even as like I know we were saying gloating, even though you're saying you're eating your words, I could commend you, Queen Jules, for standing on that. Just saying when we are among certain people, we do behave, certain ways. But just watching the way he handled himself, it looked so beautiful. I don't think he could have done anything any differently.
I'm reading y'all comments and I laugh because guess what? I'm not in an agency. I'm free. I move how I want to. I say what I want. I get what I want. So
But
therefore,
female
I'm
wolf
not a
is
puppet.
not
I'm not
really.
on puppet strings.
Hold
I'm
on,
not on
Queen Jules.
puppet strings.
So,
I'm not pressed to be in a group like you all.
so female wolf is not like they dislike people. They just have this thing where they're pitting people against each other and making the person, which would be Manny, um, basically aware that they're pitting each other against each other. And so I don't know whether they want a response out of me when they make me aware, but that's kind of like where my issues come in because I'm aware, but what am I supposed to do after being aware? And that's for all of you all. So, you can pick a name and I do them all the same.
Right.
Anyway, so what we was saying was, Manny, is what I was saying. My apologies. What I was saying is that I just think you should show some leniency and just think about it. Don't get rid of, people, just kind of maybe put your foot down as a leader and lead and you know and run your
But Queen,
operation.
what would be the benefit of allowing these same people that have hurt or given a display of hurt to keep doing it over and over and over?
Maybe well, I'm going to say if you guys have had conversations in the back and you have been open and honest with each other, then I can understand your sentiments, right? If you have been open where y'all had a conversation and y'all heard each other out and, you know, and respective conversations where y'all agreed upon something and things still aren't aligning, then I can see if you must move on. I understand that. But if you hadn't had those things where, you know, where you show where your boundaries lie, what you're willing to do, what you're not willing to do, you know, and you know, give the whole scope of things, then I think you should
So
try
you
that
feel
first.
like I haven't shown what I'm willing to do and what I'm willing not to do?
Some people can't pick up cues versus actually you're saying it to people who actually work with you behind the scenes. That's different. Observation and being analytical about what you see, that's different from actual conversation communication. It's different because even with analysis and observation, you can be reading it wrong. So if you want people to read your mind, then that's not good leadership. But if you want people to really understand how you move, what you do, especially if they're working with you as a team, and you have to, you know, lead on the back end and you're not doing that, then that's not good leadership. And I don't know what you do on the back end. You don't have to say what you do on the back end. But all I'm saying is show some leniency if you hadn't done
So
that.
what you see on the front end, you feel like it was a good display of all that you saw on the front end.
Say that again.
So what you saw on the front end, you feel like that was all like a good display that you saw on the front end?
A good display of what?
Of just the overall interactions of it all.
By me being, see, this is the difference. I'm an outsider, right? So the way I read things going to be a little different from the insiders. You understand what I'm saying? So, and then you have so many different people who have so many different personalities like this, you know, in this space. You have to maybe, as a leader, you have to maybe come to a way to speak to them so they can understand. You understand what I'm saying? So they can understand where you are. Maybe they're not really understanding it if you're communicating to them. But it's not fair for me to it's not fair for you to take, how am I gonna say this? I want to make sure I say this right. I'm on the outside. You understand what I'm saying? Observing with clean eyes versus being on the inside. And I'm not being pulled from this group to that group, from this person to that person. You understand what I'm saying? So my thought process is a little bit more stable than those who have so many different people. And then you have those that I've seen that might be talking to others on the back end. And so they get confused. So if you got all these back end conversations and then you like someone, but you don't really want to tell other people you like them and then you don't want to do something that they might want you to do, it just can really get crazy. And I think that's where people get lost because it's a lot of back end conversations, a lot of misguided stuff going on, a lot of underhanded shit going on, you know what I'm saying? A lot of backstabbing going on, you know, a lot of fake this. So what happens in that damn mixing bowl becomes a hot mess. So,
And again, all this I stated, all is done, not by me. But I get what you're putting down.
anyway, I just wanted to share that with you because that's how I felt. And I'm going to drop and listen from the comment section, Bookie.
Thank you, QJ. Go ahead, Angelina.
All right, Manny. So, like I said, I didn't hear the beginning, so I don't really know how we got here. Can you bring me up to speed? Then I want to give some feedback.
On which portion per se?
Based on what you said, what made Queen Jules decide to get in the box and give her opinion? Were you like asking everybody to come and give you feedback?
No, I was having a chat with Taylor and then Capricorn, and then Queen Jules felt like she wanted to come and give her perspective on what I may have allowed in the newsroom and not taking accountability for and things of that nature.
Okay, I get that. I think everybody's gonna always have their opinion, no matter what. I did notice, and I mean, know we mentioned KPIs recently, but I did notice when your numbers, were super high, then they start dropping up and down. It just is what it is. But one thing you told us when you first came over here is that you're not new to this. This might be a place that you're at now, but you've done this prior to us. So I'm here for the show.
And that's what I hoped Angelina and everybody else was here for the show. But as I learned and as I told them I learned, many of them did not want to be content. And by them not wanting to be content, I do feel it derailed a lot. And no, they were not alone because other content creators did not want to be content. So they were not alone. I just don't share in that sentiments because I don't have a problem being content. Welcome in, Miss Fab. Go ahead.
Hi,
Hey,
Manny.
Queen. Happy Freedom Day.
Happy Freedom Day. So I was in and out hearing and listening, and I know kind of what was going on the other day. You know, you're one of my faves since the very beginning. But I always say, if it's not fun anymore, if it becomes taxing and draining to deal with the platform, to deal with certain people, if it's not fun anymore, and if it's forced and manufactured, then abandon ship. Then because it takes, it just becomes almost like a job. Even though I know this is a job, but a part of it you should love, and it should still be fun for you. And so if it's becoming too taxing and tiresome, and it's ruined relationships, and it's like, oh my God, it's a lot of maneuvering and all this politics. If that's overtaking the goal, right, then I would abandon ship. I would take a break, and that could be abandoning from a person or abandoning from the platform. Sometimes you have to stop and reevaluate, because if it's not fun, it's not fun.
And I agree, and that's why I was asking Queen, what would be the use of going backwards if we done been through this over and over and over? Because it only comes down to when people become content, I get the brunt of the flack.
Right.
And so I can't really change that. The people dislike who they dislike. They may get into it who they may get into it. So how can I just step into that in any manner?
Yeah.
And as I told you all, it didn't just start. Now many people have given their various things. Just like Queen said earlier about you have people around you who may be, detrimental, and those who may be beneficial. And it's still like that in itself is making you decide like, oh, keep these versus these.
Yeah, I think it's hard. I mean, but that's when I look at all of you as creators, that's usually like the pin in the side, right? Because you do build relationships with people, right? At a certain point, but it's hard as a creator, because then you're like, well, I have to stay a little neutral, even if you're my so-called friend or associate. And so when you become the content, or when said person becomes the content, and you're like, what should I do? But then you get labeled as being overly biased, right? That your platform only allows this and not that. And then it's hard. It's difficult, but I say be true to you. And if it's not fun anymore, then don't do it. It makes it, because what I will say is I think Angelina mentioned it before. someone else did, the banter that you and Sweet, even Drop Queen and Queen Jules has, is fun to me. And some people may not enjoy it. They of course have things to say about all the ladies, but I think everybody brings something to the platform. But it's enjoyable to see you guys kind of go at it, because I feel like it is for the show and it's banter. But when it starts to be real, right? Like if you guys start to have real contention or real, it gets too personal, then it's not fun. Cause we don't want to.
And I think that's what it grows to for others because, yeah, you could say you enjoyed the banter, but even from them, well, some of them, they don't enjoy the banter. And that is something that I do know. So you all may enjoy something they already don't even enjoy that. So.
Oh, so I didn't know they didn't enjoy it. I thought okay, well, if they don't enjoy it, then.
And then see,
Like when
what you
you
have to
say.
realize is when you now have people who are outside of Manny's banter who probably don't even give it up to Manny's level, but probably give it times 10, then I'm really in hot water then. Because if somebody else come up who they may see us banter, now they think it's okay to banter, they come up and give times 10, it falls back on me.
Right. So
Because
man,
we
you
can
might
give off
have.
the impression that people enjoy it when they may don't enjoy it. Then now somebody else comes up, it really exposes that baby don't nobody enjoy the banter per se. And so Lulu said earlier that Sweet got drugged. Well, Sweet only got drugged that by one person, but Lulu, you could have definitely come up and helped Sweet in that battle against Taylor. I mean, Drop Queen helped her. You could have helped her, Lulu. Go ahead, Drop Queen.
Hey y'all, lift every voice and sing till her earth and heaven ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoices rise high as the glistening skies. Let us march on till victory is won. Thank you so much, Miss Fab, for appreciating our banter. And when Manny said everybody don't like to be the banter, I don't think he meant between me, Queen Jules, and Sweet. I think he meant what Taylor came up and did to Sweet. That definitely wasn't banter at all. But you know how you feel about a person and who you can banter with. Have that banter with. Me and Queen Jules, I don't have no problem with Queen Jules. We can get in it, we can test, we can fight. I don't really have a problem with anybody. But when I feel like I'm gonna get you back. But I don't know. It was just so off-putting what Taylor did to Sweet, because we were on a totally different thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're having fun. We were really having fun. I don't think we should put Manny in the middle of it, because like I say, the show must go on. And we know that being in these spaces, sometime we're gonna have to be the brunt of a joke. And for me, I don't think it's fair, because I've had to fight many fights. I think I fought with every large creator on this side. So it's not fair in one perspective, because man is here to make his money and he doesn't really have to align to us. He doesn't align with us. He doesn't have to baby us. He don't have to protect us, because no other creators really do that. You know what I mean? So, but I understand Sweet too. Also, she doesn't want to have to deal with that. But the only thing she can do is ignore it. It'll go away, drop down, let that person get it off, then come back up and act like it never happened. But I think it puts Manny in a very, very difficult situation when he has to choose. Who is the best supporter? What supporter I choose? It'll be, I don't know how you do that. But then on the other hand, if you have somebody really supporting you on the back end, then how do you handle that? If they're really supporting you on the back end and this other person just pop in and out, it's just a slippery slope. It's really a rock and a hard spot. But for me, I just come to, like I say, the show must go on. I have gotten pissed off with Manny. I don't think nothing wrong with his leadership style. We on Mr. TikTok. Ain't nobody for him to lead on this motherfucker. We ain't trying to be led. No fucking well. I don't know what Queen Jew's talking about leadership. Fuck that. We ain't here for no goddamn leadership. But so I don't know. I say the show must go on. I get in my feelings sometime. For a day I might go somewhere else, then I'll be right back. So hey, I don't know.
You bounce back fast now. You bounce back fast.
Okay. I take a lick and keep on ticking.
So drop. Okay, I get that you saying there's no leadership, but if there's no leadership, don't cry about the results. If there's no leadership, don't cry about who's not doing what, who's not coming back, who's coming, who's dropping, who's pinning things against you. You can't cry about it.
I wasn't crying, I'm complaining.
No, I'm not speaking on you, but just in general. If there's no leadership, and then like some people say, don't blame me, don't blame. If that is your motto, then you shouldn't be blaming nobody. Nobody should be blaming anybody at all.
I agree. Because you know what it does, Queen
That's
Jules?
why I definitely don't want to be blamed.
You know what it does though, Manny? It'll make like, you see what Taylor was doing yesterday, trying to cause issues between us by saying, yeah, if it was drop queen, you'll do this. Yeah, it's sweet and you ain't doing that. So then people start looking at, well, he does this for this person and he does that for that person. We shouldn't have no expectations of any of that. We shouldn't have no expectations of any of that. I even did my 1-2 and say, yeah, Manny, when you drop me, you always send me a request to come back up. I was being a little messy too. Manny don't always do that. But so that's what I'm saying. When we remove those expectations off of Manny, we all can have a little more fun. And we have to, even though it's very difficult at times, especially when people say certain things. That's why I don't mind going low, because I'm going to go as low as I need to for you to leave me the fuck alone. So I don't have a problem with what Trina said Sweet did. It don't bother me. Leave her the fuck alone. She been asking you to leave her the fuck alone. Leave her alone. And if you don't want to leave her alone, just take whatever smoke come with it. But I don't think y'all should blame anything on Manny. Really.
Then the other side is Taylor actually told her that she was on her ass forever. So that's still beyond me.
So I have a question. Were there or is there going to be a conversation of what the expectation is from you on this regard? Like I expect you to do X on the back end. Of course, you don't have to divulge it to us, but is there a certain expectation that is required from you to say, hey, when these people come up, I expect X, Y, and Z because you're my ex, whatever that is. Was there a conversation about that? Okay.
Somebody said we trying to take advantage of the platform. What the fuck advantage do I get on the platform but to cuss you bitches out? That's the only advantage I get, is to be able to come up here and cuss you bitches out. Because what else am I getting but cussed out too?
Okay, so can I say this?
That was also banter, right? Like sometimes Sweet would be like, you don't protect me. That was also y'all banter. So okay. Where does it go from real to just banter? Do you guys have the back end conversations? I
think it's levels to it. But let me say this. In Sweet's defense,
I stick to the program that I set forth, but many people derail that program. Many people jump off that train. Many people go opposite of the program. I typically stay within the program.
And the program can change at times, right? We're human. So if it gets to a point where the program changes and say, hey, I feel this way now. I know how it used to be, but I feel this way now. I don't like when the X, Y, and Z is happening. Can that program not change? Can you not evolve?
And I get, because then one notices it, because we've been on this road before. One notices it, and then the other wants it, and then the next one wants it, and then the next one wants it, and they all kind of want the same thing. When it really is like, what purpose does that honestly serve if I just go and protect all of you all, knowing that y'all may just get into something? Like, I keep saying that the people get into something and then it's like I'm the safe haven for what they done got into. I don't even know about it. I hit the live button. Somebody chased them up here. There it is.
So what I would say to in Sweet's behalf, let me just say this: if we all week were up here, me, Sweet, and Drop, just in general, it has been a while since it's been like that. Sweet has left. I asked her to come back. She's come back. We all kind of talking, hanging out. If there's a vibe though, I do think there are levels of discernment where you do have to take shape and run your, you know what I'm saying, run your live. Meaning if we're all vibing, we're doing something and someone just come out the blue, even if the beef is up and stuck, it's your, you know what I'm saying, it's your vibe. And it's like, okay, wait a minute, we ain't gonna do that right now because we're doing something else. I mean, I think you do have to do some level of discernment or when somebody can
So do
come
you remember
in.
what happened?
Honestly, I don't.
So Sweet had made a statement and was like, I want everybody, this was her request that she said out loud to everybody. She was like, I want to be called boss.
Okay, I didn't hear that.
Now that's what she said. She said, and I also want to be called boss. That prompted Taylor to come up.
So,
Taylor gave her sentiments about somebody wanting to be called boss.
but she wanted to be called boss just in general, like change her name to boss, or she wanted you to be calling her boss?
You think she wanted? You think she wanted me to call her boss? Or
I
do
mean,
you
I
think
don't know. Like, who did she want? I'm just trying to understand. Like, what was the topic about? I mean, I
I
was
think
here,
she
but
was talking about she was talking about her role. I think she was like making a joke, like, I
Well,
want to be
Dr.
called the head
No, no,
mob
no. Let me
boss or
tell y'all what
something,
happened.
right?
She was saying that when Rizzy come in, Rizzy used to say, "What you want me to do now, boss?" So that's what she was playing off of. So she said, "Yeah, maybe we should ask ChatGPT. Should y'all call me boss?" You know, it was all in fun. I'm sure she
Yeah.
didn't mean that she really wanted everybody to call her boss. You know what I'm
And then
saying?
that's what Taylor
And
came
that's
up and
when
spoke
Taylor
to.
came up and derailed the conversation. Right.
so
And
in that so in that
so for me,
instance.
I felt. Hold on. So for me, I felt like it wasn't that major. Just ride that particular way because the statement was said. You get me? Like I'm like, if we say something, just like when y'all snap me, if I say something, y'all snap me. I have to ride that way. I literally made the sound bite that prompted y'all to respond.
But do you not see what can come, like, for me? Okay, do you not see that certain interactions can explode and explode in a way
Well,
that
that's
it
why I
hurts you?
asked you. Well, that's why I asked you when you said you was meeting up with people. I was like, "Oh, Queen Jules, you meeting up with the people?" And I kept asking you because it's the only thing I knew from you all. But at the same token,
I thought you was probably a little jelly that somebody would be meeting me first before you. That's what I got from it. I felt that after I thought about it. I was
no,
like,
I was
oh
just going off the banter that y'all give. So I was like, "Oh, Queen
no,
Jules, did you know
I actually
Taylor was
heard you because
there?"
you even said, oh, I guess I'll meet you this and this. So I think you was in your feelings.
I was just saying, did you know Taylor was there? That's probably why he didn't respond because Taylor was there, and I was just only
I
thinking
don't have
about.
no issue with Taylor.
But I was thinking about the last time y'all
No, I
interacted.
think, but I was thinking about you just being a little jelly. That's really what I felt.
And so that's kind of where I'm at. So when
Cause that
Taylor
was
came
messy.
up,
That was messy.
so
You
when
didn't,
Taylor
you didn't want them to meet QJ.
So when Taylor came up and spoke to the boss aspect, I was like, okay, she did make the sound bite. Somebody's chiming off. That's it. That's all. Now, granted, it did go further and further and further, but then Drug Queen jumped in and was like, well, sweet, I got your back, girl. So I'm like, okay, the
Drop
show
Queen
going
did have
on.
her back. Drop Queen
I'm
did
like, the
have her
show is
back.
literally going on. Drug Queen turned to her and, well, said to her, like, sweet, I got your back. I'm here. And then popped up on Taylor.
But
Got
sometimes you do gotta have people's back though, Manny. I hear you, but I think you should be
So now
having.
all of us, if Drop Queen has stepped up, then I too have to stand right behind Drop Queen?
Sometimes it depends. It depends.
This
I
is the
think it's a little
bullshit.
unreasonable
This
to
the
say he's supposed to
bullshit.
do
This
I
the
that.
said
bullshit.
sometimes,
This
Fab.
is
I'm
the
saying
bullshit.
Okay.
sometimes.
This the bullshit. This is the bullshit.
I think
Because
sometimes.
Drop Queen didn't even have to do that. This is the
But you don't
bullshit.
have nothing to do with Drop Queen. Drop Queen gonna do what she gonna do.
Exactly. So I'm pointing out somebody
So
was
how
But
literally
she
should
having
can't
her
he?
back,
add
and
what
I the
you
one
do
got
with
the
Drop
flag.
Queen. You can't put
Somebody
y'all
had her
together.
back. I got the flag.
So how should he determine
He
when
should
to
have been like,
jump in and
no,
not?
Trina, get your ass down. No, we vibing over here. Not today.
But based
Well, you
on
should have
what?
said
Like,
that, Queen Jules. You should have
But
came
that's
up
not
and said
my
that.
live.
Oh wow. So my live is allowing them to speak. The
Okay
fuck? I
then.
keep saying, are y'all doing my journey
Well,
or
then
you
you
all
have to,
fucking
if you
journey?
know that, okay. All right,
And
stop
I
for
keep
one
saying,
second.
are we doing your journey or my journey? Because
Your
again,
journey.
Taylor
So
only
here,
spoke.
boom, here it is.
Taylor only spoke to the calling a boss,
Okay,
and then
but
it went from
boom.
there.
Okay, I hear you loud and clear. Tenfold, over and out. I hear you. It's noted. But if you're agreeing to have someone that is sensitive and you know that they have triggers
Well,
and you
why
don't know
the
when
fuck
it's
would
gonna
they say
come.
somebody call them boss then? You know that's gonna bring attention. Like what
Yeah,
the
but
fuck game we
if
playing?
you
Is
know
that
how people operate, then
I
don't have
say to
them.
the audience, well, mind you, the other sentiment is, oh, your live don't like me, but then you come to the same live and say, I want y'all to call me boss.
But I didn't believe that because they support her. So I was a little confused on that part.
But have you heard those sound bites or not of her saying,
I
oh, well,
did.
this
And I
live
told
don't?
her that that wasn't true.
I told her the same thing, but then she come back and say to the same live, I want y'all to call me boss. Somebody chimes, it goes left field, Drop Queen jumps in, I the one get the flag.
Okay, so what do you say, Manny, if you're going to if somebody is modding for you now, so maybe you need to do a PSA. Let people know if you're sensitive, if you're triggered easy, this ain't the space for you because you're not going to be able to accommodate those things, right? You're not going to be able to coddle every aspect. And it happened with a new mod already. And you kind of was like, I saw your face and you even said something like, I can't do this. This, like, coming in trying to get my undivided attention right now is not working, right? It was overwhelming. So but you have a head mod, PR, board of directors, participant that is the way she is. You know that you picked it up, you've grown, you've seen the patterns. So are you going to protect her or I'm just saying, or you just say, no, I'm not going to protect her. She has to move on.
that was my question earlier. Like, did y'all have a back end on? I don't know. I think everybody's a big girl and a big boy, and we can't take this. I just don't think you could blame Manny for everything unless you have an agreement with that to say, hey, I'm over here, I'm working with you, and I don't want this type of behavior. And when they come for me, you better drop them. Or it's me. It's either way. If you've had that and y'all had that conversation, it's been spelled out that way, then it's no issues. If not, then you got to go with the punches. You got to because you can't blame Manny for everything because people get triggered differently, right? Manny could go up here and go, oh, I didn't think that was offensive. And the other person say, yes, it was offensive. We all are different people. So what may be offensive to one may not be to another. And so if he's letting certain things ride on Monday and then Tuesday, he's like, nope, I don't like it. I mean, I just think I don't think it's really healthy. Now, if it's not fun anymore, then abandon shit. Because I thought it was fun. It looked like it was fun. Now it feels like it's getting stressful now. It's getting stressful.
I agree with that, Fab, but it is a level of what you do Monday versus what you do Wednesday versus what you do Friday. So I mean, there's levels of discernment. You just have to pick your battles. But I think that as her being a helper, worker slash supporter, back end whatever, she should the priority should be Manny versus it shouldn't be flipped. It shouldn't be the opposite. She shouldn't be the priority. Manny should be the priority, realistically, right? So I don't know how this will work, but if you want somebody on your team and that's their level of, that's the way they want to be on your team, then you have to decide, well, no, maybe, like you said, maybe you're not good to be on my team because I can't prioritize myself and you.
Unless it's part of the show.
And you see
Because
how we are
sometimes I'll be
here?
like, oh, it may be part of the show. She, you know,
And now we're
sometimes
here.
it looks like it's a part of the show. So,
And now we're here.
yeah.
Where somebody is a priority. Now, who is that priority? Now we're here. Who is that priority now?
Hey, Manny.
Hey, Velvet.
Hi,
Welcome in.
Hello,
Velvet.
everyone.
Hey, Mel Wolf. Welcome
Hi.
in.
So I
Hey.
just want to say this real quick. And this is just for everybody. It's not just at one person. I do agree, what Ms. Fab and QJ was saying. I also think that, like, if this is something that you also do at your job and you don't walk out every time, the same respect should go to you. Like, this is a part of your brand. This is what you do on a daily basis. And just like Miss Fab said, unless it's a part of the show. But there are some, it was something that I had to think about before becoming a mod. Like, is this for me? How it affects my brand as well. And I'm okay with it. And if ever I feel like I'm not, then I'm going to have that talk with you. But like, to respect you and your brand, it shouldn't be something that's thrown back and forth.
Because honestly, like I told you yesterday, Queen Jules, and then you can go Female Wolf. Only certain people know the full outline of the show. And at this point, it's only two people. And they both have similar names.
Oh, I just want to know what's really on Queen Jewel's mind. Like, what's the real? What's the real? What is it?
I'm sorry, I heard my name. I started typing.
Yes, I was speaking with you. If that's okay.
What you say?
I've been trying to figure out where you getting to because to me it seemed like you're trying to insult Manny's integrity. To be honest with you,
Do you feel that, Manny?
he probably ain't gonna say nothing because you too busy
He
bullying.
can, but see,
Oh
that's
my
that's on
God.
him. He
Okay,
can.
so do I have to jump in here because this is another moment where
I didn't
Well,
come up
she's
here. I
but
didn't come up
she's
here. I
speaking.
didn't
Wait,
come up
wait,
here. I
wait.
didn't
let
come
me
up here
finish.
discussing.
Hold on, let me finish. Now she just came up and just is addressing you. Now me and you already have an understanding, but she is addressing you, and now you're asking me. This is
Well,
how this
she's
happens.
speaking for you. Okay, I'm going to respond.
Y'all all try to speak for me at times.
Well, she's speaking for you.
I'm
So
not
what
trying
I
to.
would say
I'm
is
not trying
that,
to tussle with you. I'm not trying to tussle with you. What
right.
I'm
So
saying, it just seemed like your whole point was all the way around the corner the whole time. And it's like, first was about Diamond. It's like, maybe you don't like Diamond, or maybe you don't like some people that Manny likes, and like you want him to choose. Is that what it is?
I don't think you were here from the beginning. Was you here from the beginning?
No, I was here from when I was here.
Okay, well then maybe we can't have
Yeah,
this
you lost. You don't
conversation.
have no idea
Yeah,
what's
you yeah,
respectfully. You don't have
you're
no idea what's
just, I
going
think
on,
you just
lady.
want to come up and talk to
Yeah,
me,
you
and
don't know what's going
this
on.
ain't the way to do it.
Girl, you giving yourself way too much credit.
I do that a lot. I do love
I
myself.
can see that.
Oh, a lot. I've been loving myself since I came out my mother's womb.
It's bad.
What?
So, it's just moments
But
like that. Like she asked you, she asked me. But I feel as if y'all should stand on the understanding that we already have. It's like they asking you.
You
Shit,
are correct, Manny. You are correct. I should know better, but hey.
and then to your point, Manny, if it's a part of the show and that's all cool and the back and forth is cool, then that's fine. I
yeah,
think
because I
then
didn't have
we
a problem right
and
then when she asked the question because she's like, oh, well, from her observation, it's given this, but okay, well, let's see what it's got.
Can I say that everything is a part of the show? Because when it's not a part of the show, y'all drop people and Manny gets paid.
so
Everything
drop
is a
queen
part
and
of the show. And if y'all don't want it part of the show, drop people and move on. Is $100 to change the topic? Y'all know what it is.
And that's
And
what I
I
explained
and I
yesterday.
get that. I think the part is when actual feelings get hurt and who's affected. And then
And
they take it out and then they take it
Manny
out
have to tuck his
on him.
feelings. And Manny have to tuck his feelings all the time.
Right. And then I don't think that that should be what he has to do. I'll be laughing, so I don't. It's whatever because every time when people say,
And I've been
how do
trying to
you be
laugh,
oh?"
but honey, they
and
be
they
all in
be
my face. I
and they'll
try to
say to
laugh,
me,
but they be in my dome.
yeah, and they say to me, "How do you be over there?" And I'm like, "It's just meant. That's who meant. This is a part of the show. That's who Manny is. Like y'all laugh or leave. Never mind. Anyway, I said my 2 cents. Let me not dig deeper. That's it.
Well, yeah, because now I get to the point where I have to say leave because I'm like, well, what the hell? I can't laugh. I can't this. I can't that. I can't. Not a damn thing. Not a bit, not a bop, not a tick, not a drop.
You can't like nobody. You can't love nobody. If somebody throwing you gifts, you gotta act a certain way to where you gotta assassinate a motherfucking character because they don't fucking like them in real life. To be honest with you, that's what I picked up. If
I
they
mean,
don't, if a motherfucker don't like motherfucker giving you their money, which is their time, if they don't like a motherfucker, you better not like them either, or they not gonna pay you.
and that's now that is true. Now that is true.
Well, that can't be true, Manny, because I gift you all the time, and you like a lot of people that I don't care for. So that is not a fact. So
Hold
you
on,
doing
hold
that?
on. Now,
You don't know
hold
how to
on,
lead.
hold
You don't know
on.
how
Now
to
you
stand
took
10.
no, you took up what she said because she was talking to you earlier, but that doesn't change her sentiments from being true because I said that to you earlier. Now I'm
That
not
don't
saying it
make
was
no
you that
damn sense
I'm
if
not
that's
saying
not
it. Hold
true.
on, I'm
Manny,
not
I
saying
love
it
you. I'm gonna
was.
drop
I'm
down
not
because
saying it's you that has done
Manny, I love
this
you. I'm gonna drop
particular.
down because
Well, then
she
that
was
means that's not a hundred
Queen
percent
Jules is a
fact.
soft.
Oh no, that does make a true statement. She just doesn't know whom does it. That is a true statement, Queen Jules. Again.
Again, like I said, you don't know what you're doing, Manny.
So again, it is true. If you're not the one doing it, how can you say, "Oh, Manny, that's not true"? Because I don't do it, and I have at this point 30 other mods now.
Man, I swear, I think you. Sometimes I think some of y'all are. That's probably why you where you are. I don't think you know how to manage this type of platform. And I'm gonna stick to it. I'm standing 10 toes down. You can't
And that is
be
a fair
yes, yes,
assessment.
yes, no, 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 yes. You just all over the place. You just all over the
Because I
place.
agree with somebody that came up and
But
asked
you
you
still
something. You're
all
doing
over
it
the
right
place,
now.
Manny.
You're literally doing it right now. You're pinning me because I agree with
I'm
her
not
about a
pinning you,
last
but I'm
minute
saying you
statement.
have
A
to.
last
You
minute
don't
statement
know
is
how to
happening in real
exist
time.
in this
A last
space.
minute statement, I agree. Now you're pinning because that's the person who asked you a question earlier. And
But
I
that
turned to
it has
you
nothing to
and
do
I
with it.
turned to you
It
and
doesn't.
said, Queen Jules, you should already know the answer to that particular question.
And
But
that's past
however,
tense. And
I
that's
let go
past
to
tense.
her later question. Now you're like, oh, here we go.
Again, like I said, here we go. I don't think you've learned. When I remember I asked you, do you
Please.
learn?
It
You
happens in
don't
real
learn.
time.
I don't think you know you don't
It
learn.
happens in real time. It just happened. I agree with one sentence, which was the latter one, which is actually true because I spoke
It
of
is
it
not
yesterday.
true. That is not
I
a true
spoke of it
statement. That is not a true
yesterday.
statement. That's not a
Girl,
true statement.
I even told you, you know what? And that's what I mean. It has to be either you all's way or if it's not you all's
No,
way,
but I'm
it's
just
mine.
saying, I'm just telling you, you just gotta
No, I'm just
you
telling you what you didn't like. You didn't like that I agreed with somebody who had asked you a
yeah,
question.
you do
Point
that a
blank period.
lot. You do that a lot
Exactly.
and it
So tell
doesn't
that
help
truth.
you. It
So
doesn't,
tell
you
that
don't
truth.
discern.
So
You
tell
don't
that
think
truth. So
sometimes.
tell
You
that
do not
truth. Is
think.
that I acknowledge something that she said, but it came from somebody
You
that you
do
didn't care
not
for.
think.
I thought about it.
Well, baby, if you thought about it, that's why well, you need to maybe go to like creators class or something. I don't know what to tell you.
Boom's yours.
Somebody's.
Because you said you was the best interviewer, right? You know how to
Well,
answer the
you
question,
said it,
right?
I didn't. You
No,
said it,
no,
I
you said
didn't.
it. No, you
You
said
said
it.
it, I didn't.
No, you said it.
No, you said it.
You said it.
You said it.
You said it. She just done it in real time.
Is it fun? Is this a part of the show? Are we having fun?
I
I'm not
am
mad
because
at
she just
Manny.
done it in real. I
Okay.
am because she just done it in real time, literally in real time.
You can say that because guess what? The odds are against me. All of y'all
The
work
odds are
together.
not
All of
against
y'all
you,
work
Queen Jewel.
together.
I'm
All of
literally
y'all
telling
are
you
part
that
of an
you
agency.
just
I'm
did not
not.
like that I agreed to one
All of y'all are
sentence.
part of
You
an
was at the
agency. I'm
ass
not.
end. You know it's not you, but then you're like, oh, how could many agree with this particular heifer?
No, that's not how I felt, but
One
I'm just
sentence.
saying.
I agree with one sentence.
You got that song, Drop Queen. That was a good song. We should probably bring that song back. Just lift every voice.
Like they do it, y'all see it in real time. They do it like it comes out of them natural. Natural. I reassured Queen Jules before it even started. I'm like, Queen Jules, you should already know the answer to that. So I reassured her. Then
All
Wolf go to
y'all
talking.
workers.
Then Wolf go to talking at the end, and she just make one sentence like, "Oh, well, you know, yada yada yada." And I'm like, "Well, that is true because that's something I already told y'all.
Whatever, man.
I had already told y'all that."
That's crazy.
And so now Queen acting like, "Oh, I haven't even told y'all that," and because I agree with one sentence, so she's not even thinking. She like, "Man, you're not even thinking. You're not even thinking." This is the same shit I told y'all. She just basically repeated what I told y'all.
Mm.
Which is if I don't do something y'all like, y'all pull the money back. I told y'all that. If
Well,
I
I don't
come,
know
I
who
told y'all.
don't.
I said
I
if I
think
come, I
that's a
told y'all.
standard globe.
I told y'all. I said if I comment somebody, you get mad. If I tell y'all I'm paying the moderators, y'all know which moderators it is. You get mad. Y'all know all this. I told y'all. I told y'all. Y'all say, oh man, if we sending you the money, how dare you pay other people? So what is different than anything she just said at the end, that last sentence? What is different? Only difference is it's not you, Queen Jules. That's the only
No.
difference.
If y'all work for the agency, y'all opinion don't count.
Child. This is how it goes, y'all. This is how they pin me as
Everybody in the comment work for the agency. All y'all creators work for the agency.
it never fails. Just that fast, y'all saw it in real time. Queen Jules had to eat me up because I had agreed with Wolf. So
You
she had
really
to
think
like
I
eat
eat
me
you up?
up.
Did I really eat you up?
You don't think that was an eating?
No.
You did just try to chew.
I am eating them. My husband made me a sausage, egg, and cheese
Girl, she
toasted
just tried to
on
chew
me
in real time.
with a little honey and some pepper jack cheese. It's so good.
Yeah, yeah. This is just what the you know. I just this is
Y'all work for the agency. Aha.
Quit you stupid, man. Oh Lord, man, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy for real.
yes, like this.
Only thing I don't like is when Queen Jules belittles Manny and tell him that's why he don't know how to do this, or that's why he don't do that, or that's why he don't excel. I think that's
And she
very,
think that
very,
that ain't eating.
that's
She
very,
think that
very
ain't eating, knowing she done
disrespectful.
chewed a little bit. Cause if
That's
I tell
very
her
dis-
that, honey, oh, she be like, oh, motherfucker, I'm pulling another wig back.
You know what she'll
No.
say? Pull up the IQ test, Manny. Fuck that. Pull up the IQ.
Yeah.
Nah, that's disrespectful. That's totally disrespectful.
Okay, agency worker.
There's a lot, Queen Jules.
Good boy, too.
All y'all agency workers, kiss my sandwich.
And I don't even say half of the stuff she say to me. Queen. Please, Queen Jules.
Tough love. I want you to do phenomenal in your future and all your endeavors.
I
All these
appreciate
yes
that.
men ain't gonna get you where you need to be.
There
Too
you
many
go
yes men. Look
again.
at
Who
all of
are
them.
the
They just
yes
saying anything.
men? Who are the yes men?
All of them. All the ones that work for the agency are yes men.
Yeah, Keish, she does say it's helping me grow, but she's doing the exact thing because she also is pointing out people.
I am not doing the same exact thing, but because all of y'all in the agency, y'all gonna agree because I'm the outsider. If I join the agency, then y'all be like, Queen, she
Only thing
right,
I'm
she
saying, Queen, is
right.
you also bring to my attention other things. And so, only thing I'm saying is that is a similar trait of everybody bringing that to me. And the only thing it is doing is because honestly, I see it as pitting. Now, yes, people are going to fall off and yada, yada, yada. But that's just what I see it as pitting because what am I really to do? Like, either I cut people off or I don't cut people off. You call them yes men. You know, like, what am I to really do? Keep all the rich people, let the broke people go. Like, what am I to do?
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm just asking. Not a I'm just asking. What am I to do?
Hold on, let me finish chewing because they say I always eat and chewing it in the mic. So hold on.
I mean, you know that you know the other thing. The other thing is, mm, 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 mm. How can I put this? Maybe I shouldn't even say it.
Say, Manny, put it on the floor.
Um. So another thing that has been brought to my attention, and if you all are honest, you will know that I don't even enforce, but mind you, they will want me to enforce, and I've tried here and there per se, but you know how my top gifters are the mods. They feel like mods should only be the top gifters. Period.
Oh, it don't matter to me.
I get it don't matter to you, but are you understanding the philosophy of what the request is?
I agree with that. Your mods should be your cheerleading team across the board. Likes, shares, reposts, gifting, all of it. They should be running the top as
But
far as
y'all know I
getting you.
don't do because CK say understandable, but y'all know I don't enforce that or per se do it like that.
But that's how you wing the people who start in trouble, the spies, the people who ain't really bringing nothing but some bullshit. Like you
Shirley,
need that. Like to me, I would have like
well,
for
the app
those who
shows us Shirley who's the top gifter, and you know I can remove you if your numbers drop. So it could change in a day, Shirley. You know, with that idea, that could change in literally like a day because each day, we reset per se, or that could change in a week, or it can change in a month. The month is the most because each month everybody reset. Period. But yeah, so it can go from a day, a week, because we have like 3 resets. We reset each day, we reset each week, or we reset each month. I'll think of a couple of months, but yeah, we get like 3 resets. So black energy, you say, does they have to be financially fit? That's the whole point of what I just said. Like it answers itself. That means you have to be in a financial position to support the live to be a moderator
well,
under
I
that
say, Manny,
ideology.
I
I
think
say
you
if they're
could do
not
okay.
financially fit, they must commit to reposting, sharing your videos on the content side of things. I mean, there's ways for people not because everybody not financial, but they strong in other areas. But they have to show that they're helping the live. They're helping your brand grow.
Agreed. I think you could do a combination of both. Like I think you look at your top gifters, but you can also I think right, you could pull people who are the top tapters or the sharers. Like you can see those analytics, right?
Yes. And now what happens with that fab is that they allow certain names to lead. And so being that I've sat back and kind of just let it naturally run its course, because y'all cannot say I have not stated to you all once or twice that, oh, top gifters will be on mine. I've tried it a couple of times. But however, throughout it all, I've had to notice that some people do sit back, or those would sit back to allow the more financial people to step up each and every time. And which allows others may not to contribute at all in some forms.
Right. I think you could do both because I think financial support is good, but there's different types of support. Like you need someone who's going to be here that's going to, take their job seriously, that's going to share, that's going to tap, they're down for the team. So I think, the financial aspect of it is one level, but I think the other levels are just as important. So I think you should look, because if it's 30 mod slots, for sure you could say, okay, well, the top 10 is based, or the top 15 is based off of financial contribution, but the next 15 is based off of your time and attention to the platform. Let me say
Hey,
my gift.
hey, F your
Let
mom.
me say my gift.
Oh, thank you, Miss Fab. Now you know you're a top gifter. But so even by us having this conversation and you all that are mods that are listening, take heed to the conversation, because this conversation will roll back around when some other drama pop off. So if you are a mod right now and you're hearing this conversation, the easiest thing without me enforcing anything is just to kind of jump in from hearing the conversation. But the only thing I can do is make y'all aware is this thing go round and round and round.
See, this is the thing, and I've seen it so many times. People like to play passive aggressive, like to throw subliminals, like to say something and have a little wiggle room and say, oh, I didn't really mean it like that because I said it like this and I said it like that. Listen, if you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen, period. Because no one takes heat like I do on here. I don't drop. I don't pay for drops. I don't report people pages. And Manny, I hardly ever make you accountable, even though I see sometimes you join in. Okay? So I'm not the crybaby here. But when I do push back, all of you all be crying. And then to the point where you come in and send out damn emails and text messages to all y'all agency people to come into the comment section and do all this bullshit.
Queen Judah
So
did not like me chiming in, y'all. She has told me to stay out of it numerous times. There you heard it again.
no, you gonna do what you gonna do because you think I'm the weaker link, but obviously I'm not.
There she go again. There she go again. I think of the weakest link. Girl, there she go again. And I just be chiming in. That's it. There she go again. Oh, I think she the weakest link to chime in.
But why wouldn't
Queen.
you? I'm not part of the team.
Queen.
I'm not part of the team.
I'm just chiming in. I do not
But
think
why
you're
wouldn't you? Y'all go, y'all like make Queen get in and play, but y'all don't know how.
Y'all in the agency, nanny, boo.
Yeah, Queen do not like me chiming in, y'all. Like, she like, And then she'll say, oh, they not asking the right questions.
Or did I roll out and say, oh, I'm not, no, I'm right here. I'm still sitting right here. Because guess what? I'll bite back. And then it's look, all of them coming, oh, she just freaking Manny. I wouldn't go for that Manny. I wouldn't do that Manny. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Y'all like, mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Girl, Queen, you just up there rattling stuff. What is you doing?
I'm sorry, I'm making a cake. Y'all can mute me, Lord. This cake is getting on my damn nerve. I'm making a cake with them. I don't know if y'all seen those cakes with the they had the butterfly wings on it. That's what I'm making for my grandbaby. Yesterday was her birthday, so
Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
y'all can mute me, y'all, please, if I get too loud, because I just can't get to the phone right now. But I'm here.
Well, yes, energy, you got to laugh the mess off because it's a whole lot of mess. Like you got to laugh it off. Like again, to a certain degree, we like a little drama, we like a little mess, we like a little boost of energy, things of that nature. So you have to laugh it off because again, we do look to come back and do this day after day after day. At least that's what I thought. So that just making me go.
Wait, are people at work? I thought people took off for June 10th. I thought they closed everything, I guess, with the exception of like retail.
Well, she worked for herself.
Oh, okay. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, she worked for herself. So, in a nutshell, you all, that's the gist of it. So I don't know what the future may hold, but that's where we at with it.
But Manny, it's a lot of stuff going on, even with other people's content,
Queen,
like outside of messy talk. Like you gotten away from like covering stories on a regular basis, though. So are you going to get back to the topics,
Which
Hey, can
particular
I say
topic?
something real quick?
like
Hey,
all
Queen,
types?
Drag Queen, can we see your cake? I want to see what your cake look like, for real. Bye. Thank you. Love you, Manny.
Love you too. Like what, Queen Jules?
Manny, you have topics. You have a mixture of messy talk stuff,
I'm
and then
asking
you.
you like what? Because the audience makes me aware. So like
Okay, so
what?
for instance, right now, Bella, there's something going on with Cash and Bella. You're
They
not
do want to
covering
talk
that.
about. They do want to talk about Bella body shaming. They do. But that's the body shaming conversation. Are y'all here for the body shaming? Y'all know how y'all can get as soon as somebody say this or that. It's a body shaming conversation. So are y'all prepared for that, knowing that many of you all are thick?
Thick like a
Well,
but I'm
maybe the
married
question,
and
you
been
know what,
married
maybe.
twice being thick and didn't even lose no weight to get in neither wedding gown. Boom.
No, Scholar. It is about body shaming because Bella basically compared her old body to her new body, and so
I don't know. That's strange because Bella's still thick though.
But
And there's
I
nothing
think
wrong with being thick. You can be thick and be healthy. Very thick and curvy can be healthy, and you can be skinny and unhealthy. It's a lot that comes into being like not, healthy when it comes to the human body. So you just because you thick doesn't mean you're unhealthy. But Bella is on the thick end of things. She's not on the small end of things.
I
And when
just
I
want to
seen
say
the
this real quick.
video, I thought I didn't see what the issue was.
but you want to talk about
Yeah,
it.
let's talk about it. But see, I can't talk about it alone. You got to show the video. You got to show the video,
But you
and
don't even
then
know what the issue is, so that would leave now me to give you all the issue, and y'all know how y'all do. Go ahead, Miss Fab.
I'm sorry, Fab.
Okay,
Go ahead.
no, real fast. I think just to piggyback off what Queen Jules is saying, I think the issue could be like, because some of the words she was using, and we're a stickler over here about words and what they mean. It was like fat versus thick or unshapely. Like a lot of those words were used that I don't think should have been used.
In the body shaming category.
Right. Because thick, it was like I was thick. And I don't know if you would categorize that right as thick.
Like was or is. I see what you're saying. Like girl, like was. What you mean?
Well then, so is Cash
But
fat?
then
No,
it was
she's not.
also
Actually, Bella looked thicker than her, to be honest.
right. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
It was just a different adjectives
now
used.
you giving.
Oh, I listen. So let me just say this: I did see a little bit of the video in $2 live this morning. I seen a little bit, but I wanted to start it over from the beginning so I can get the whole content of what everybody's talking about because I don't know the whole story. So that's why I asked where you gonna cover it. But when I looked at the video of Cash, I did see Cash and her holding the camera on Cash, and I did see Bella at Tyra's. I thought, if I really had to be honest, Bella looked thicker than Cash. Really,
I really found the whole conversation kind of skeevy to me, if I'm gonna be honest. And I
Well,
don't
y'all,
usually
y'all
get
definitely don't want me
involved.
to cover it then, because baby,
what
I
you guys
Bella
just
want
is
to
much,
cover it
you
or
can,
not?
but
Bella
I'm
is
gonna go
much smaller than
downstairs.
Cash.
Go ahead,
I'm gonna go
Fab.
down.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
Bella is
downstairs in
much
that part.
smaller than Cash.
I found the conversation of comparing kind of skeevy. Like it, I seen the video because Mad Cow was covering it yesterday, like, and I was in there, and she showed from beginning to end, and I found the comparison, and I just a little skeevy. I just felt like as women we should just
Why is
move
that,
on.
Fab? Because Trina got up here. I'm a 52-year-old woman who has 6 kids, and she thinks she's in a space to compare her 30-something-year-old body to mine, baby. You don't want to see my 30-something-year-old body. Y'all really throw up. Y'all really, if y'all see my 30-something, Lord, y'all be 60. And I'm still looking
Yeah,
good for
I find it all disturbing. I just when we keep saying, "Oh, look, I'm not fat, she fat. Look at my thighs," and we posing and turning. Well, look at me. I wasn't like that. I just go, "What are we doing as women here?" But that
I
was
don't know,
weird.
but they do that a lot on here.
I'm down for whatever. I'm sorry.
But just good. The conversation can be had because Manny gonna take it somewhere else. He gonna flip it on y'all now. He gonna flip it on y'all.
You know what he gonna say, Fab?
That's why I want him to
See,
do it.
you know why he gonna say? See, this why the trans women say that they are.
Well, I mean,
He gonna
because
flip it on y'all.
they are trying to be smaller waist and because they actually go get it done.
Yeah, they gonna get their ribs broken, everything.
Yeah, they don't play with it. They go get it
Yeah,
done
they wear
done.
their waist trainers and they be
Yeah.
stitched in. But I did come in early, Queen Jules, to cover. I needed to make up some work, and now I'm just kind of shooting the shit. But I had
Okay.
came really to finish. I really need to leave, but I got caught up with y'all. But that's.
Okay.
And y'all do know again, Bella was saying that's how she used to look per se. Because
Come on, let's
at
do the
Tyra's,
video, Manny. Let's get into
Bella
it.
at Tyra's party was much smaller. So I don't think y'all looked at Bella. Bella probably was the best body there.
All I want y'all to do is stop
Ah,
trying to shake
well, I
y'all
wouldn't
ass
say,
because
I
I'm
don't
the
know, but
bully.
she's still thick though. We're not talking about best or bad. She's still a thick girl. She's not no skinny girl.
Well, the thing is, what Bella was doing, Bella, again, you have to listen. Bella was saying, this is what my body used to look like.
You need to see that video. Did you see the video? Let's run the video
So
quick.
was Cash saying that's what your body still look like? I mean, what an
No,
issue
Cash
can be.
wasn't saying nothing. Cash didn't even
He
know there
didn't
was
know
a
this was
comparison.
happening.
Yeah,
Cash
I
there
didn't
don't
know
was
this
a
was
think,
happening.
comparison.
okay, so
Well, how
this is the
Cash get
thing.
into it?
I don't see
Because
how
Bella
she
had
could have
her
really
on the
made that
screen, and
statement.
then Cash found out later what was
So
going
Bella
down.
had Cash on the screen?
Yes.
Oh
I
yeah, she
know
had
you
Cash
fucking
on the
lying.
screen real bad. But what
I
I'm
know
saying
you
is I
lying.
don't think the scale tipped so far over to even make that statement. So that's why I said we need to play the video.
I know you lying. Why did Bella do that to Cash
That's
though?
why we gotta play the video drop. We really do. We gotta
Cash,
start from the
hold on.
beginning.
She don't fuck with me, but Cash is a beautiful girl. I
I
don't know
think she
what
just
y'all
talking
do.
about her tummy because her tummy was a little, you know what I'm saying, like a little mommy pouch. But at the same
Well,
time,
why
as
all
far as
she had to do is
arms
hold
and
on. All she had
legs,
to do is show her own old picture. Why bring up another woman?
right? But my point is, she had some work done. So why even
Okay,
say
so
that
this
when
is
you had some
Bella.
work done?
Exactly. I don't believe in showing off a body with full of work.
Okay,
I don't believe
so
in
just call her Kiana at this point.
Oh
Hell.
Jesus!
So here go Bella
y'all
at
mute me,
Tyra.
please.
Yes, here go Bella.
Mods, can y'all
But you,
activate mute me?
Here go Bella at Tyra's birthday party.
Now you know I hold it down for them Leos. It's your birthday. Yes, it's your day. It's your birthday.
Now what is going on? Girl.
Libra, Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Taurus, and Aquarius.
Y'all see waistline? Y'all see backline? Y'all see rump?
Who is that?
her
Who is
stomach
that?
is still
Bella.
fat for her to have surgery though. Like it's still a big stomach.
Okay, that is all right. Okay, so that is Bella. All right. right, y'all. So that's Bella. So now let me go to the clip of them inside the club. Oh, this right there. Hold on, let me go there. Hold up.
I think in the beginning when she first said it, I don't think she realized how it came out. I don't think she meant it the way it's being perceived, but then everything that followed after that, it kind of didn't. It didn't do her no good.
Well,
Said it
who
didn't.
has it? Who has the video, Fab? Which blogger?
I just fast forward to the part.
I think Mad has it. I think Mad called Mad.
Midnight Ballerina, a couple people have it. But we'll get to the
Oh yeah, Midnight Follow. Because at first she was like, "Oh, she has the body I used to have."
yeah. All right, here we go. Here we go. So let me flip it.
Manny, you think you got to turn off your ring light so we can see because it's shining in it? Okay.
That's Cash right there.
It's dark too, though. It's like, yeah.
Let me turn the light up for y'all. There is a little bit more stomach on Cash. Now the booties look about the same. That's Cash from the side. And you see the stomach and the titties. Do y'all see the separation or no? Because Bella had them.
No, let her finish. Let it finish.
Let her finish.
Man, please.
I'm saying, do y'all see the bodies?
We
Do y'all
do.
got a mental of the bodies?
We do. We do.
Okay. Now y'all can just listen from here. Okay. So now we got to speed it up a little bit.
No. Oh my. You don't get. You know what?
Do y'all got a mental of the bodies? Because when she go to talking about her, that is a separate moment than this moment. Do y'all got a mental of the bodies? Or did y'all forget that fast? Because we got to get to the commentary, which is later in the video. Okay, here we go. Because they started saying, they started saying Cash looked at pregnant. So that's where it starts at. Or somebody, let me back it up. Allegedly somebody looked at pregnant. Can y'all hear? That's the audio in this, boo. And they in the club too. So yeah, they're in the club. This is recorded.
Uh-huh.
So can y'all hear me clearly though? Because they're in the club.
Oh, I hear.
This is recorded. Okay. It sounds far. They're in the club. Let me put it on the speaker, child. Y'all want to blow your ears out. Okay. You sound far. They sound far. Can you hear me? Do I sound far? Do I sound far? Because I did have to move my damn mic over. Did I sound far? I do. Okay. Everybody's like, yeah. Okay. What about now? What about now? What about now? Okay. Okay. All right. So this is Kiwi. Y'all see Kiwi up in the club? Y'all see Kiwi above the ring light? Y'all see him? Kiwi. That's Kiwi above the ring light. Okay. All right. Here we go.
We're about to have a shot on behalf of King right. We celebrate King. Nobody, so real quick, nobody, nobody's pregnant. Nobody's pregnant. Who's pregnant? Nobody's pregnant.
Hello, brother.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
On match.
Do you mind going back just a little bit?
Kiwi is about like 6 foot, I would say. Kiwi's about 6 foot, y'all.
Right here.
Cause y'all know I'm only 5'6". Oh, did y'all think I saw y'all? Y'all trying to be great. I didn't get trying to answer. Sorry. I got a chaser.
Thank you, Sagittarius.
No chaser. This ain't no chaser. This is straight to the back. Okay. We're about to have a shot on behalf of King right. We celebrate King. Nobody, so real quick, nobody's pregnant. Nobody's pregnant. Who's pregnant? Nobody's pregnant.
So Bella just said no one's pregnant, so I'm assuming the comments was
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
It was that comment right there.
Then she's picking. Yeah.
Hold on, y'all. I didn't know she was that big. Intent versus impact. But I'm gonna be honest and say I understand Cash now. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. We have to be careful. Everybody ain't ready for that type of conversation.
Thank you, Dr. Tatiana.
Her feelings are valid. And I agree she was drinking. If y'all gonna say that though, we can't contradict. We gotta keep that shit a buck. I don't think that Bella meant no harm. But her words are her words. When I say shit, I gotta say it, right? Intent over impact. And let's be real. A drunk person speaks a sober mind.
Wait, but did she say some people heard thick, some people heard
Devon, I'm sorry, friend, but no, that's not even what Cash said upset her. Cash said what upset her was the comparison. She didn't say I didn't know Cash was that big. She said I didn't know that she was that thick.
She said everything that she said.
No, she said specifically what she said that upset her. It was the comparison. She even had a backdrop up that said, basically, don't compare yourself to me. Hey, Brox!
That still will be still shady, though.
Yeah, but I'm waiting to hear the part that she said upset her. Because so far, we haven't heard that.
Because she told us, she said what part of
Okay, so they're talking about the part. Let's get over here.
So yeah, so we pulled up or whatever. And my intent, right, in going, again, very last minute, was to meet my friends for real. Hey Nisha. Was to meet my friends. And anybody else who happened to be there.
Now this is Cash
but,
speaking.
Like, the real intent
Hey
was
Taco,
to meet the
Taco.
people that, like, I fuck with in real life. So I did get like a couple messages that Sunday about like, oh, you know, this was said or that was said. I didn't really check into it. And then the other day I saw, you know, somebody actually shared the clip with me of what happened. And so I guess like when I get there, right, I get it. Everybody's going to be, you know, people are going to be on live. It is what it is. And when I don't know, like and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I get there, right, you know, say hi to the camera, say hi to the live. It is what it is.
Okay, so let me ask this, y'all. Did Cash used to be smaller? Did Cash used to be smaller? Because I feel like I saw Cash cammed up smaller. I feel like I used to see her cam up much smaller.
And then I guess like I go and do whatever. Mind you, again, there last minute, didn't even really get ready. Like I know that everybody else had, you know, a year plus to get ready, to step, to look your best, to do all that kind of shit. And no shade to anybody else. I don't give a fuck if I rolled out of this bed right now. I'm still the baddest bitch right now. And I need to set that straight. Like, I don't really believe in like, you know, comparing myself to other women. I don't believe in, you know, being in competition with other people, so to speak. So if I'm going out to any sort of space, and y'all, I'm not looking at my phone because I'm doing something else, but like, if I'm going out to any space, it's really just to go and vibe. It really is. So I get there, and I guess Bella's on live, and I guess at some point she makes a comment about like how I look, how she used to look before she lost all of her weight, you know? And I was like, So I watched the clip, and I'm sorry, but it was shady as fuck. It was. Like, the comment itself is shady, and then the way, you know, the, like, talk about it, and, oh, I'm not saying that I'm skinny, but this is how she looks, this is how I look. I need to just go ahead and set you straight right here, respectfully. Don't compare yourself to me, okay? I don't care how you used to, I don't care how you thought that you used to look or anything like that. No, Bella. Let's be honest. I was a couple feet away from you. And I think that like, if you felt like, you know, it could have been perceived a certain way, which you did because you went and corrected it and like corrected with the chat, you could have come up to me and been like, listen, you know, I made this little comment, repeat it. So the comments were essentially, you know, this is Cash, and Cash looks like what I looked like before I lost the weight. And I was like, you know, of course, I didn't hear it at the time. Like, again, I'm out there to enjoy myself, and no shade to anybody else, but like, showed up, right? A little throwaway fit. Listen, threw on the little wig that I had, like the first little shit. And I'm not trying to downplay myself at all. I'm just trying to say like, it was very spontaneous. So I get that everybody else took their time to like really glam up and like, you're really stepping right now. But I really don't care about that. Because again, even in my last minute moment, I still very beautiful, very confident in who I am, very confident in what I look like, very confident in any sort of like position that my body's in. And I don't really respect or appreciate any woman using me as a comparison to anything that they have going on. You could have absolutely talked about yourself and, you know, been proud of your accomplishments, whatever body issues that you're dealing with. Keep me out of it. Like, keep me out of it for real, because I really don't play that shit. And I really feel like you played in my face because it could have been addressed. And so I'm watching the rest of the clip, and there's like the little, you know, there's a moment, I guess, where like Hubie and I are talking at the bar, and you're like, oh, I guess you guys didn't know you could zoom in on the live. You zoom in on me saying that you want to be nosy, but you're not being nosy because you can't hear anything, right? You can't hear anything. You can only see us talking, which, duh, we're going to talk. Like, we're together. So, I don't know.
So, do y'all think that being that Cash used to be smaller, it was a shocker? Do y'all think that maybe what happened is that Cash shocked the people being that
Yeah, that usually how it work. Y'all talk about us big girls, then y'all end up being one of us big girls. Cause I remember Cash used to call me fat too, and here we are. And it sounds like, just to be fair, it sounds like she's a little sensitive about gaining her weight. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like even though she keeps saying, oh, I just threw something on, I just went to vibe, I didn't really plan. You're sensitive about that and you felt some type of way being just casual while everybody really stepping out in their best because it wasn't, you wouldn't even have to address it. You wouldn't even have to bring it up.
I say that there's two situations here, okay? She wouldn't be talking about this if she didn't have this video surfacing around Messy Talk that some woman has a camera on her and comparing herself. She could, I don't know what Cash looked like, right? I really, like, that's the first time he's seeing her. I think I seen her face once, but not her whole body. So she could have a underlining issue with gaining a little weight. Most women do overall. You gain a little weight, you're not, you got, you want to lose weight or whatever. And some okay with it, right? But when you have somebody sitting there comparing herself to another woman, that's still a whole nother level of insecurity. So let's say that
Well, that's why I
Cash.
asked you. That's why I asked you. Well, that's why I asked in general the chat and everybody about maybe it was a shocker. Now, granted, you say you didn't see Cash before, but for those who have seen Cash before, Cash was smaller.
Yeah,
And I,
sitting on TikTok all day, damn it, you eating this shit, fussing with people, your ass gonna gain weight.
And Sherry Cola don't know what she's talking about because I wasn't talking about what Bella said. I'm talking about her repeating to address how she herself was dressed. I'm
But
talking
see,
about
to me, I'm
what
thinking really
Cash
Cash is the
said,
winner in
not
this,
what
to be
Bella said.
honest. Cash is the winner in this because number one, you're not that small.
hold on, like, but you can't. This is why I'm asking what I'm asking because you're saying the winner, but let me do this then. Let me find the old videos of Cash because maybe for you and the others, it may give y'all some context because like Drop just gave y'all a minor story that y'all should have keyed in on, but I don't
Yeah,
think
but that
nobody.
was Drop's experience. Me and Cash also had, well, she tried to have some words with me, but I ignored her.
But that was
But you're
around
missing
when
the
she.
part that she's now gained weight and she's
Right.
become the fat bitch that she used to call us. That's the point. Now
I
she
get your
has to deal
sentiments,
with
Drop.
and yeah, and usually when people go from
And Bella
small
used to
from
cover
small
those
and not used
stories.
to being thick, they're not used to being thick. Sometimes they haven't set into being comfortable in that skin. You know what I mean?
Right.
Me,
But
I've
also,
always been
obviously,
slim thick,
Bella, remember
so
when
it
she
didn't
was
bother me.
thick and don't realize she's still thick. Like what?
Yeah,
Well,
Bella is
maybe
still
that could have
thick.
been,
Bella at
but
least is an
maybe that could have
18, I
been
think she said.
Bella. But maybe that could have been Bella humbling her because, like I just said, Bella used
Humbling
to
her,
cover
she
those.
minding her business having fun.
You're not listening because Bella used to cover those stories back then when Cash would join the panel and run the girls down. That's back when
Oh well, you
Dime
know
was
what? I
here.
need to hear it then. I need to
That
hear
was
it.
back.
But still, Bella
That
didn't
was back
eat.
when Dime was here. Well, it depends on how you're looking at it. See,
Yeah,
like,
I'm with you, but I still don't think Bella ate.
well, I mean,
Cash
Well, we
that
know
with her man.
somebody's eating.
She's looking good. You know. I mean, I don't know.
that's why I'm like, because Cash is now saying she didn't really prepare for this and knowing how they were gonna do, but okay.
Cash came for me. out of being, trying to be a flunky like everybody else do on here, but I'm still not going to say something I don't mean based on the video. I'm talking about only about the content. I ignored her.
That's why I'm trying to give you a little back history. That's why I feel like it may be shocking to people because of the back history. That's where I'm coming from. It's like,
But
oh,
even if she gained a little weight, y'all act like the girl 400 pounds, she still look good.
so here's Cash before.
She may look good, but they don't think she feels that she looks good.
This is Cash before.
We still don't see her body.
Ooh. Okay, well, if you can't tell from that, then damn, you guess can't tell that.
No, because that picture, I mean, I would have to be able to see her
That's
face
a smaller
now.
face. That's
Yeah,
like
but I can't compare it with the face because I can't compare it with a current face. That's a distance.
well, the
That's a
current
pic.
face is a little cheekier.
Well, let's see it.
I just showed y'all earlier. That's why I asked y'all, did y'all get a mental of Cash and Bella earlier? Bella, because you say Bella look thicker than you know what? I
She
have to look
did
at
look
the
thicker than
I
Cash.
have to. I
I'm
have to
with
look
I'm
at
with
the
what you
picture.
call it, impact versus intent. So she I don't know if she intended to offend her, but she did. So nobody can't take that away from her. That she
How
felt.
are you out in the public
I think it was
having a good
intended to.
time?
I think it was intended to offend her, but I think it came behind the fact of it being a shocker.
Well, then
I
obviously
think
Cash wasn't tripping because she was like Bella, and Bella rolled her eyes and kept the camera on her. So,
Well, you know they play. You know people play nice on here, Queen Jules.
I think it came down
well,
to the.
that's what ladies supposed to do when you out. You're out in the public. That's what you think. That's what networking is.
I ain't talking about networking. I said these people play nice and they really have animosity. Is what I'm talking about.
Well, you're supposed to play nice, even if you have animosity. You're out and
But
about at
that's
a
not the point
function.
that I'm making. I'm saying that maybe Bella felt some type of way all along, even if she smiled in her face and used that as an opportunity to
Right.
do
I
it.
understand that. So, did Cash and Bella have beef before?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know personally.
No, Bella was answering questions from the chat, and again, that's why I asked you all: do y'all feel like the people might have was shocked because
So,
they were answering questions from the chat, and the chat itself was shocked.
well, if you're somebody that got a
Now
stomach
this is
job,
Cash. This is Cash before. Now maybe y'all
okay,
can't see from
cute.
here.
Okay, that's cute.
This is a smaller girl.
Not, but y'all act like it's so significant. It's not a big significance. Would she gain 20 pounds?
It's significant enough to make the chat be like, "Oh,
No, I
Cash,
think they
Corey looks
hating. They
pregnant."
just hating. She still looked good. That girl didn't look bad.
Kept
That girl
covering the
did not
story.
look
Then we
bad.
just gonna say the same shit. Well, we covering the story then.
But what you want us to
It's just
say?
two big girls at this point. Like
Yeah,
I'm trying to
it's two
show that
big
Cash was
girls.
smaller in the beginning, Bella's smaller now. Like, so what's the point of the story there? Because I mean, Drop Queen said she called her fat bitch back then when she was skinny.
You
So
gotta
what's the
cover
point of
the
the
you
story?
gotta cover the story
Because
then.
I don't actually have to cover the story. No, because
I'm
why would
not
I?
saying it in that way, but you
I
covering the
don't have to
story.
cover the story because if don't nobody
The
remember when
story
Cash
was
was
your
smaller,
idea, Queen Jules.
if
Huh?
nobody remember when Cash was smaller, they probably not gonna understand the chat being shocked because that was the ones who was
What's
asking
so
Bella.
shocked? And did
I agree,
Siobhan
Cash is
carrying
pretty.
the story? Did y'all see how Siobhan looked at the damn tower thing? Like, what is going on? Now, why can't everybody just get along?
Because again, I mean, y'all just let the girls be happy and thick. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know why we covered the story because Cash is entitled to gain weight. Fuck it. I mean, gain your weight, girl. Hell,
But this is the
Bella.
thing. So if you comparing yourself to a woman that you also thought that you didn't look good because you had surgery, what's the point of pointing that out on another woman when you know you was insecure about that same body? I guess that body size at one point. Like, what's wrong with everybody? Why when you've changed or improved a certain thing, you want to go in and throw shade on others? Do you not relate? I'm confused.
So the chat was doing that, and Bella was answering it.
Bella always letting that chat getting her in trouble, huh?
That's what I saw. I think she was trying to give people content, but she was the end of the butt of the joke because if you look at Cash's face and her neck, it's smaller than Bella's. Bella's shoulders is very broad, like a linebacker. When Bella sit, she looks strong. Bella looked like she looked brawny. So Bella is not a small person to be talking about Cash.
But that's the point. Cash was small first.
Bella read the
But that don't matter.
Well, if it don't matter, then why the fuck we talking about it on Messy
Cause
Talk?
we
That's the
having
whole
a
point. That's the whole
discussion.
point. But you keep saying that don't matter when that's the actual point that made the chat go crazy. The chat probably was just a shock because they probably had
Now I
some.
think everybody be hating on this. It wasn't nothing to hate on Cash. She looked regular. She was out. She had her
So
cute little shorts on.
you yourself said that you had probably never seen Cash.
Yeah, but I didn't see
But
what
I'm
was the
telling you
deal.
that others might have seen Cash. So
Well,
if
you
you
don't like
never
Cash?
seen Cash and you said, why does it matter? I'm telling you, other people have seen Cash. So they
I know, but I
are
can
the
see
ones
if
who are
somebody
speaking.
like somebody small said that. But no, but she's not small enough to say that about Cash for it to hit. It's not a significance in the weight.
Mm-hmm.
To
because
you,
they may weigh the same size. I mean, they
right?
may
This
weigh the
because
same
yeah, because
thing.
when you shrink, it doesn't mean that you lose weight. Sometimes shrinking is a good thing. Shrinking, you can shrink and still have the same weight.
Right.
Well, we know
Sometimes
at
you
this
lose.
point, Cash went up to Bella size. It wasn't that Bella came down to Cash size. Cash went up to Bella size.
Bella still ain't the size Cash used to be.
I don't think so.
No,
That's what I'm
she ain't.
saying.
And that was the whole point. Cash used to be much smaller and now done surpassed Bella. Even I could even I could see that in the thing. That's why I'm like, what's the point of talking about it? Like, because I've seen Cash before and now. So I can speak on what the people are shocked
And I
about.
look better than both of y'all. So period.
I can
I look
speak on
better
what
than
they
both of y'all
shocked
down there
about because I
talking.
remember when Cash used to be vocal in her smaller days. That's why I asked the
Yep.
question at the beginning, like, didn't Cash used to be smaller? And you saw the people say yes, yes, yes for those who seen Cash back then.
So
And
she
then
used to be smaller, giving us hell. Now Bella's smaller, giving her hell.
exactly, that's why I
I don't think
hit.
she gave her hell though.
That's why I
I think
hit.
she just drawn attention to herself now. I mean, she had drawn attention to herself, and it's not the best attention
Well, because
because that's not even
people
confidence.
gonna say she body shaming, but she wasn't body shaming. Hell, the
What
chat
was
was
she
shocked.
doing then?
The chat was shocked.
Shocked at what?
There you go again.
How big Cash
And she looked better than half of the
had
people on
gotten.
Messy Talk. Cash look good. When you look at, if you talk about
Mhm.
head shapes, face
Yeah.
structures, body disproportions, and all of that, Cash winning.
Kind of like Trina like to call people fat. I don't know why she like to do that. Lord, have mercy. Oh Lord, y'all need to stop talking about looks in my Queen Jules voice. Y'all really need to stop talking about looks.
For real.
Cause
Just
y'all
stop
in y'all
talking.
thirties
Just
looking like
stop
y'all
talking.
look.
Just stop talking.
Y'all in y'all thirties looking like y'all look. Y'all know that, right?
Got people looking like
Y'all in
Umpa
y'all thirties.
Lumpas, all types of like, please.
Big red Barneys.
Y'all get from behind that camera. It's serious.
I would love for y'all to see me in
So
person.
now
Y'all would be
y'all body
sick.
shaming. Now y'all doing the body
um,
shaming. Like that's what
I
I'm
don't
saying. I
know
don't
what.
know what they really want from this topic because for me it's simple. Hey, sweet, it's simple for me, y'all. It's like Cash
It's
used to be
sweet in here.
that's sweet 99. Cash used to be
Oh,
smaller, now she big, and the people
she
shocked. So
ain't that big. Please, Manny. So you don't like Cash, Manny?
What they got to do with liking Cash? I just told you the
I'm just
story.
asking.
I'm
Do you
covering the
like her?
story.
Do
I'm
you like
covering.
Cash?
Cash has supported me numerous times. I'm just
Okay.
covering the story that you said. Oh, man, is you gonna call it cover the bill and And I said the body shaming story.
Yeah.
That ain't me disliking her or anything, but like Drop just told you, I remember Cash being vocal at a certain point in time. So was I supposed to leave that out?
Let y'all find y'all
I'm
man
just asking. Was I supposed to
and
leave
y'all
that
get
out? How
comfortable.
Cash used to do to people?
All you bitches gonna be
She
flat.
ain't look that.
That's
She
the
ain't
one
look bad at all.
thing.
Cash got half a messy talk beat.
Oh Lord. And that's why I think they were shocked because she has joined the Thick Girl Committee, which is majority of Messy Talk. So I think that's why they were shocked. Because I think if anything, they remembered smaller Cash, and when they saw bigger Cash, they were like, "Oh, she done joined everybody else."
Manny, please.
Okay, I remember what they used to say about smaller Cash. I remember she used to be a coochie girl and all. That's when her and HB was hanging.
So you can't be a coochie girl and be a thick coochie girl.
She was a small coochie girl.
Everybody
That was the
fat and
thing.
lazy.
You can't be
She
a
was a
thick coochie
small coochie.
girl.
The point is, back when she was a coochie girl, she was a small coochie girl with HB. Like, baby, them was the days.
HB, she's a
I
And
mess.
I
remember
have a
that.
question. So how do you feel about what Bella said?
I think that for
Hello?
Messy Talk, it fell right in line. I do because, like you say, Drop Queen, the people talk a lot of shit, and then months go by, and bloop.
Mm-hmm.
Baby. And then bloop.
No, it's not. It's
Because
not poop. It's like
Because
it
Cash
was
was
the
a
dope
smaller,
boy
beautiful
laughing.
girl. Like she's still beautiful, but she was smaller, and that is honest what I remember. Before even going back on the clip, I'm like, damn, didn't Cash used to be smaller?
But small don't make you healthy. Small don't
I
make
just
you
said then
good
you keep saying
looking.
the same thing over and over and over.
And
I'm just
you
telling you
are
what
too.
shocked the people because that's the truth of what shocked them. You keep going back to health and wealth as if her getting this damn big is but you girls not
Maddie,
there.
what you been getting this damn thing?
I mean, I'm just saying, she got a lot to carry around now. So, you girls who do it, y'all do it.
Cash, don't worry
Listen,
about them, girl. You look good, honey. Don't worry about what they say.
So, if anything, I think it's a coddling conversation for the bigger people, the medium people, and the smaller people. That's honestly what I gather. It's just going to be a coddling session. If you big, go over there with the big people, let them coddle you. If you medium, go to the medium crew, let them coddle you. If you small, go to the smalls and let them coddle you. Because other than that, I don't think a legitimate conversation going to get out unless, the people going to point the
y'all
finger.
know
That's
what
all
my
it's going to
mom
really
used
be.
to
It's just
say?
going to be.
Be careful when you talk about it.
I say it all the time. I was saying it for years. Stop talking, y'all. Stop talking about people.
Yeah,
Stop
that's why
talking
I
about
always
people.
talk about my skinniness because, baby, I don't want to go past. I don't want to go past. I don't want to go past. And again, Cash used to be in the crew with the other girls. Now she not even in HB class no more.
Oh, what is that? Registration? I
She used to be like Coochie Girl number 2 next to HB. Now she done blew up.
can't with you, man. Please.
Well, so do you think Bella was wrong though?
Honestly, no, because the chat is who got it going.
But Bella read the comments
Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't
purposely.
think she's wrong because Bella has always been a big girl. So for her, it was like, oh, I'm smaller now, and y'all know she got the work done. So she was just appeasing the chat, honestly, because the chat was the ones who were shocked.
But people carry weight differently. Like people carry weight in their gut and their arms and their legs, you know what I'm saying? And their hips and their booty. So overall, when you look at Cash legs and arms and you look at Bella legs and arms, her legs and arms are bigger than Cash. It's just based on the video.
Mm.
So, I again, like I said, that was a waste of really calling out. That was a waste of calling out. I just think people need to leave looks alone on this side of to messy talk. Honestly, everybody just need to leave looks alone and leave life preferences, life stories. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. And then it's like, but what do you have after that? So after you all compare hard life trauma stories and looks, what's left? What's left?
Kind of reminds me of a video that I'm gonna do about these pookies. These men like to tell women they're dating pookies and ray rays, forgetting that they the damn pookies and the ray rays.
Correct. That's what
It's
I've seen on here
crazy.
too, Drop. And the
Yeah,
ones
it
that have
definitely
never gotten a date, the ones that never, they talk about the woman with wigs, they can't even damn, go meet a woman with a wig on.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all way
And
too
they
much
talk,
makeup. You can't even pull a woman in makeup. It's ridiculous.
yeah, and they talk about they like natural women, but how many of them really have a natural woman?
Right.
So,
Or a good looking
if a
woman.
woman at
The
all.
fuck?
If a woman at all. So yeah, they gotta leave all these conversations alone. Um, cause it ain't working. It ain't working for them.
What you think, Manny?
So since we solved that, so what's the conclusion? Why don't you poll, Manny? Does Bella have room to talk? If I do that
Not does
poll.
Bella have room to talk. Y'all just told
Well,
everybody to
that's the.
shut
I
up.
mean,
Y'all just
No,
told
we
everybody to shut
didn't.
up.
No, we didn't. We said we having a conversation.
yeah, we're having a conversation. It's nothing personal against Bella or anybody, but Bella was the one talking about cash. So that leaves us to ask the question: if we don't want to do a beauty contest and say who's the prettiest. So I mean, so what do we do? Was Bella wrong? Maybe you can do
Well, they
that
can
poll
do
then.
that,
Was
but the
Bella
agency
wrong?
gonna win.
Lord,
The
y'all
agency
got
gonna
an
win.
agency.
If you going up against an agency, you
Boo.
might as well know the agency gonna win no matter what the person look like.
Somebody said, get an answer, please. What's the question? What's the question, Tarek? What answer you want? Yeah, y'all keep saying Bella reads the comments, but we've already learned that the people say people read what comments they want read. They don't just arbitrarily read every comment. They choose a comment to read. They let the commenters do their dirty work.
Manny, your
Y'all hear
comment
that?
said do a poll. Was Bella sneak dissing or projecting? So
Yes,
you should do a poll that says which one was Bella doing? Was she sneak dissing? Was she
yeah, that's a good one.
was she
Smaller
sneak
face that you
dissing
would
and was
sneak
she
this and
no, do the one that you choose. To choose which one. Was she sneak dissing or was she
oh.
projecting or was she hating? Like that. Which one was she doing?
The comments, not the comments, treacherous. People use the commenters to get out a message. You don't even know if they got some, they
I
You can
guess Manny
have
don't want to do
a
it.
troll page and they'll
So
put
no,
me in
we
the
got other
comments
news.
like
We
we
got
heard
other
somebody
news
say.
now.
I think
So
AJ
they're saying
was
that
sending about $2
so they're allegedly
or
saying that AJ allegedly received Heartbreaker's address. Did y'all know anything about that?
No, didn't hear of that at all. First time hearing it.
what is it? Say it again. Good
And
morning.
so what that mean?
So they're saying that AJ has Heartbreaker's address and that allegedly Krista might have sent it to her.
And who is Krista?
Krista is the young lady that
Oh, the young lady on Drama Talk from Drama Talk?
yes.
Okay. So what they gonna do with the address?
I don't know, but I don't know. I mean, you
Okay.
know, it supposedly went to AJ, so I don't know how. I don't even know if it's true. But AJ claims
Right.
the person that received it. So, what do you think AJ is gonna do with it?
Nothing.
Okay, gotcha. So, have y'all heard about that, or y'all don't know anything about that? The comment section. Hmm. That's kind of old news.
Oh.
So what happened then? You're saying that's kind of old news. How old? What the hell? Like, how old is it? That's when AJ went to HB's apartment complex. Oh,
Oh,
so
really? Oh, I
so
ain't
they
never heard of that one. That's new.
so they hashed it back up and said that Krista might have sent it. Is that what happened in the recent days?
I don't remember Krista being around then, so that maybe this is something new. Cause AJ, I mean, she done moved away from that address. I mean, HB done moved away from that
Oh,
address,
that's
huh?
why they fell out, HB and Krista. So what they talked about it the other day or something? So a
Excuse me.
girl's gonna say yes. Oh, Krista used to be a dangerette. Oh, in her car, ain't she? Oh, okay. Y'all go ahead for a minute. Let me see what this clip is about.
So how many cakes you're making today, Drop? I'm about to drop down. I got some stuff to do.
Two, and they getting on my damn nerves. One of them last minute. Tired, shit. Trying to hurry up and finish so I can get out the house.
Where you going?
I don't know, somewhere I'm gonna do something. Everybody not off of work though. Shit, some white folks don't even know what Juneteenth represent.
I want to go out to happy hour, but my damn hair, I got my hair half cut. Maybe I could throw on a hat, but it looks a mess. I'm taking my hair out. I think I'm gonna go pay the African people to take my hair out. I just can't take this out.
Okay,
Every time
so
I try to
apparently,
take it out, it just doesn't work.
the dangerous or messy mail was sending Krista's picture to HB, and this is
Oh,
Krista's,
Krista used to be a dangerette. I didn't know that.
and this is Krista's response.
The backdrop Sophia. Crystal, how come HB messy man keep? Hold on, I missed your message. Keep sending pics about you, girl. I don't know. She was sundress. Yeah, boo. I hit them elbows good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, bro. Well, for everyone that wants to know if I'm okay, I'm doing great. Absolutely not. I don't operate like that, baby. I would never.
So the question was, did you give AJ HB's address? And that was her response. Let's keep listening.
Ever. But if you was around, anybody that's around me know the answer to that question without even asking me. Hey, LT. Girl, no, I did not. I used it for one thing, and that was to give her a present.
So the comment says, yes, she said you gave her a dress out. And that was Krista saying, I only sent her a present. Mm.
But I will say this, anybody who feels like I'm that type of person, feel free to not be around me. I won't take it personal. So hello to all the people that fuck with me. And the ones that don't, y'all can keep struggling. My black is beautiful. You know you're in the request.
So y'all remember a while back when HB got that random pad? Did she ever speak about that? Did HB ever speak about that again? Because if Krista was sending wine, did they ever figure out who sent the pad, y'all? Because do y'all think maybe Krista might have sent the pad? Tiffany, thank you. Do y'all think Krista might have sent the pad to HB's house?
I thought didn't somebody admit to sending it or no? Didn't they already say who
Because
they thought sent it?
her and Kiana both had got random packages.
Got you.
So did they ever figure out who sent the package? I'm just saying, if Krista is admitting that I only sent her gifts or a gift, then do y'all not think that if she's the only one who has the address? I mean, Ariel, sending somebody a pad is not per se like a bad thing. Like you're like, Krista wouldn't do that. Well, sending a pad ain't per se bad, per se. Yes, it is. Ariel, come on now. Come on now. You don't have to be like a scumbag to send a pad now. You can be a Christian and send somebody a damn pad. It has something, in it, treacherous, but that doesn't mean that you just have to be this evil person to send it. No, what I'm saying is like sending a used pad. You don't have to just be like the devil per se. Like, come on, it's a used pad. Like, child Ariel. See, y'all looking at it like, oh, it's bad, which makes it seem like, oh, the person that can send it has to be like bad. A good person can send a damn pad. So nobody ever was found out of sending a pad. Now we have this resurface, and Krista is saying, I only sent a gift. And I'm saying, during that time, it was random, out of nowhere. People were wondering who actually would have the address. Now we're finding out somebody has had the address. Child, let me hush then. Let me hush. Because this is just crazy that this resurfaces and Krista's like, yeah, I sent a gift. No, I would never do that. But we never found out who sent this random pad. Bet you won't, bet you won't, bet you won't, bet you won't, bet you won't. We never found out who sent this random pad. I don't think it was ever discovered who sent it. Exactly. I don't think Krista's name ever came up because Kiana and HB was at it. So I don't think Krista's name ever came up. So yeah, I don't think her name ever came up, and that is weird. But it would have to be somebody who knew the address, right? Hmm. That just had me thinking. But I'm gonna leave my thoughts there then, cause honey, you know how y'all do, baby. Now she admitting that she the only one that sent a gift and
Well, I do understand where you're coming from just based on the recent rumor right now. It's like, okay, so there was an issue about someone knowing the address, someone sending something, and no one found out. And here we are, somebody revealing that they have access to that address under another situation, which I will also think that way, like, was she responsible of sending that first package?
yeah, because you got to think about it. It was a used maxi pad. Now we have a woman admitting.
Oh, and then she said, I sent a gift. Ooh,
Yeah, she said I only sent a gift.
ooh. Well, then you would probably have to ask HB what kind of gift did she send? Because
So
it could be another
so I
gift.
remember back then, and what they were saying in the chat is people used to send HB wine.
But you have to ask what gift did you send? Because maybe there is a gift on record that she actually sent.
Now that I do believe that prior when she was a dangerette, yes, she sent gift. You get me? But if she still had the address after being a dangerette, that's when things turned around to where she ended up with a used pad.
Mm.
So she was no longer a dangerette when the pad came, correct, y'all? Or was she still a dangerette?
But does it mean they're enemies because she's no longer a dangerette? What happened between the two?
Hmm. Do y'all know what happened between Krista and HB? If she was a dangerette, sending gifts so nothing happened? Now, Ariel, how can we just take us into this? Nothing?
Well, she could have just moved on.
Oh, nobody has said anything. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so we probably just don't know what transpired.
And do you think everyone needs to broadcast why they moved on, even if they are uncomfortable or found something or found a reason why they no longer want to be in the space? Can they kind of have that to themselves and still move on without any issues?
Yes.
Okay.
But in this case, by them bringing it back around, we do still have a unnamed maxi pad.
This is too much. This whole Maxi Pad story, though, is just I don't really like this one.
I haven't really heard anybody else be like, "Oh, I got HB's address," until now. I mean, just food for thought. Child. But again, I ain't been. Let me hush. I have not been wrong, y'all. Ooh, chair. It take a little time, but baby. Mm. But do you forget it went to Key too? Mm. 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 Now you know Krista and Kiana are at it as well, right? Right now, aren't they?